everyone! Hello. Guys, is the pinned message at the bottom of the chat for you too? Because it is for me and it's like really annoying, I think. That's not how a pinned message works. I don't like that. I might just have to unpin it. Hello everyone! Hello Lane, hello Zephan, how are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. I am reading code and someone thought it'd be really funny to write a 26k long line of code? Well, is it funny? I'm on iPad and it's on top. It's on the... I'm on desktop, obviously, and it's at the bottom for me. So now there's just like a permanent, like, first message in chat that just says, help me. ... Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Florian1107. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. He's on top desktop. What? Am I victim of like a bad update again and it's only me? Whatever, as long as it's on top for you guys. Hello, Alemi as well. Hi, I'm Josh. Hello, Josh. We are introducing ourselves today. How great is this? It's not so cursed. It is cursed! Like, why is it there? It just looks like that's the latest message permanently now. Like, it's just like at the bottom and then a newer message appears right above it. It doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would they do that? Like, what the hell? They always roll out updates and then they always test them on me for some reason. I'm always like the first victim of like whatever fuck-ass update they came up with this time. I don't know why, but they always be testing this shit on me. And then I'm like, oh, does anybody else have that? And everyone else is like, no, we don't have that. And then I'm like, okay. And then I complain to YouTube. And then I talk to YouTube. I'm like, YouTube, this is dog shit. And they're like, we don't care. Take my back, you swore? Oh my god, don't be such a fucking baby. Oh my god, the world is gonna explode now. Oh my god, she said a bad word. Anyways. The consequences of free will. What are the consequences of free will? Hello, I'm Zephan and I like the blue badger. Blue Badger did nothing wrong. I mean, Blue Badger didn't do anything wrong, per se. But why was that video so long and why did you have to watch it so many times to get to the bottom of that case? I hope you're doing well, Lara. I'm going insane for reasons. Why are you going insane? Why are you going insane? What's wrong? Is it because of the code? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't actually have any art prepared today, so I guess we're sketching shit from scratch today. I know normally I come into these like merge streams with like 4 sketches, but not today apparently, because I was busy during the day and then later I was playing Cookie Run Kingdom. K-pop Demon Hunters collab is out. So I was like, I gotta get on that K-pop Demon Hunters. I got Huntrix so easily. I pulled for all of them and I got their outfits. But I think they're paywalling Saja Boys. I need to investigate more, but I think Saja Boys are way harder to get. They're paywalling my boys, man. I need Saja Boys so bad, but I really don't want to spend money on Cookie Run Kingdom. I really don't want to do it, man. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Crap, my Cookie Run updated and now there's the K-pop Demon Hunter cat. It's not my insanity reason. And the cat is paywall too, the tiger. You can only get the tiger. It's like a decoration. You can only get him for like 14 pounds. Like, I'm not paying 14 pounds for a tiger decoration in my kingdom. Like, I'm not that crazy. I am considering whaling for the Saja Boys. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna like grind on all the events. There's so many bad minigames that I gotta grind on. It's not doing funny. But I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna grind all the events And if I don't get the Saja boys, by the end of the like 1 day before, 24 hours before the event ends, I'm gonna pay for them. I will not wail until it's like last second, and I know what I'm gonna miss out on them forever, but they will not get me otherwise. I think that's reasonable, right? How many pounds would you pay then for the cat decoration? Like 2. I would pay like £2 for the cat decoration. I mean, come on, be for real. It's just like a PNG. It's not a playable cookie. It's just like a decoration for the kingdom. Of course, I wouldn't pay £14 for that shit. Like, that's crazy. They say above your wallet, so that's fair. Yeah, you can get the currency that you need to like pull for them, but there's like 5 of them. And they give you way less of it than they do for hand tricks. Like, I already pulled all 3 of them. And it's only day 1. Like, I did maybe like, I don't know, 50 pulls or something, and I got them. But for Saja boys, it's gonna be so much harder. What I do for a Bring Me the Horizon X Huntrix collab? They did the Baby Metal collab once, and that was a banger. You never know. Keep hoping. The decoration is important to the cookie lore. No, it's literally, I'm like too lazy to decorate my kingdom, I'm not gonna lie. I've been like clearing out space, but then like not filling it with anything. Hi Boris. You'll listen while I work? No worries, have a good time at work. Hope everything goes well. I got some small anniversary updates for you guys since the 5th anniversary is coming up. Here we have the 3/4 silhouette. Official model silhouette, of course. I gave it too many toggles, so I'm kind of suffering the consequences of that right now, but that's okay. The 3D model is finished, and I have been sent it, and I tried it out, and it's like actually super awesome. I'm like super excited to show the 3D model to everybody, but I've got a lot of like preparation for the 3D model stuff as well. I don't have fancy 3D tracking because I looked all over the internet and it all costs at least $400, and I'm not spending that much money yet. Not yet! But I do have improved tracking. I have an improved tracking software that was cheaper. It's not like, you know, it's still webcam based, but it works better than the one I had before, which was free. So yeah. It's gonna still look better than before when I use the Vroid, so that's fine. What else? My new logo is done. I'm still waiting on my new overlay, and I'm still waiting on my new stinger. I finished, so the original song is like almost done. I finished adding like the recorded guitar, but I was waiting for as well, so the instrumental is all finished. Yeah, we are getting there. We are getting there. I'm still praying. I'm still praying for everything to be done by May, but we're gonna see. It would be great to actually have an anniversary on time for the first time in like 3 years. But we will see. We will have to see. What day of the week is my like actual anniversary? Let's see. May. It's a Friday too. That's like my usual streaming day as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to lock in. I mean, I still got over a month, to be honest. Like a month and a week. Do a fundraiser so we can fund the tracking upgrade? Honestly, I don't even know how to get my hands on it. For some reason, the Macopy stuff that everybody uses is only sold in the US. Like, there's no... I looked everywhere and I didn't find somewhere where you could actually buy it that they ship to the UK. But also, like, Macopy has the most mixed reviews ever. And I'm fucking scared. Like, it's the one everybody always talks about, and there's not a lot of alternatives. But the reviews of it are ever like, yeah, this is amazing, or this literally doesn't work. Everybody who says it's amazing has been paid by Sony. Like, there's no in between. Like, it's got I saw a video where a guy was like, an Xbox Kinect has better tracking than the Macopy trackers, and I was like, okay, maybe not. Like, Postpone the anniversary for funsies? Honestly, that'd be sick. that'd be fucking sick, man. Maybe I should. What else? Yeah, there is like another trackers that apparently are better than Mocapi, and they seem to work well, but they're still $400. Like, and I spent 5 months paying off the 3D model, just so you know. I was paying the 3D artist like multiple payments for the 3D model. So unless they let me pay for the trackers of Klarna, I don't know what to tell you. Hi Gerardo, how are you doing? How was your weekend? It was good. I went to see Project Hail Mary and I really liked it. What a good movie, man. Genuinely, what a good movie. And then I kind of fell into like a hole of like watching interviews about it and stuff. And now my entire YouTube recommended is just Ryan Gosling videos, which I don't really know how to like get out of it. I'm just getting like a shit ton of like Ryan Gosling interviews and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh no, my entire YouTube recommended is just all Ryan Gosling. Slime VR, yeah. Slime VR is another one I heard about. It's apparently it's good, but yeah, it's like I don't know. It's also like $400 or something. And God knows how long it's gonna take for it to ship as well. I honestly have no idea about that either. So like, what if it doesn't even arrive on time? Okay, although I gotta tell you guys straight away that like the anniversary stream is going to be just a presentation of the Live 2D model, and then the 3D model will get its own stream a little bit later. Because that one I'm also preparing for, and it's got its own preparation thing happening. That's not what I'm doing for the 5th anniversary. So yeah. With PowerPoint, what the hell, sure, man. Why not? Why not? You're 29 years old today? Look at you, Gerardo. You're quite young today, not even 30. Okay, let's get to my drawing screen. Once again, I don't actually have anything, but that's why we're here, right, guys? That's literally why we're here. Thank you for telling me your age, Gerardo. How are you doing today? Lane, what's wrong? What date is it again? The 5th anniversary? So the official 5th anniversary is on May 15th. But maybe don't cancel all your plans for that date yet, because once again, I cannot guarantee that it will actually happen on that day. I will do my best to like schedule it and announce the concrete date you know, beforehand. It's not just gonna be like, guys, we're doing the anniversary tomorrow, you know? But I need time. Also, why are you guys like all on this side? Go. There you go. May 15th is my dog's birthday? Really? Oh, that is so cute. That's really sweet. Now I gotta do it on May 15th, man. It's such an important day. Unless you have plans and you're celebrating with your dog or something. And then you can't make it. Laura, I can't make it to the anniversary. It's my dog's birthday. Give me a sec. I'll enter the Gerardo date and then I'll inform you, okay? Lane is in Spain without the S. Hang in there, Lane. Poor Lane, man. They're going through it. Like, what the hell? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I can't read your name. The actual... What does it say? I can't see the full name. That's how annoyed I am at the actual Tony Soprano? Like, is that what it says? I can't read the full name. Thank you so much for the super chat. As a fan of Dax and VTubers, your channel is super inspiring. You have the true making of a varsity athlete. Thanks from NJ. What does that even mean? I'm so confused right now, but thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, what does this mean, guys? Thank you, Web. It will help with planning if I need to take off from work. And also, I have travel plans late May. NJ is New Jersey. Okay, I know that much. Okay, it is the actual Johnny Soprano. Now I can read it. Guys, New York! I've never seen The Sopranos. I wouldn't know. I don't know the lore. Siller, you're an inspiration for many all over. I know. I'm so great with my blank canvas here. I haven't even started a drawing yet. Oh man. Okay, guys. I have a list of VTubers that I would like to make merch of. They're all, I think, but not, I don't know if they're all indie, but they're not big company. So I want to do Victoria Raman because I haven't, she's the last member of you know, Phoebe Mint group that I haven't done yet. And I want to do a Kamari because it's been requested. Tomoe Carmen I would like to do. Berry Back, Pepe Wifo, Bonnie Barksla, and Otano Pandora. I'll probably move Pandora app on my list because she's really popular in the UK. At least in my circles, she's really popular around people I talk to, so I might just do maybe like 2 today, so maybe we can do Victoria and Pandora today. I'm not sure. Sopranos is the best American drama of all time. There's some Sopranos fan account super chatting me today. Not how I expected today would go. Like, what the hell? Hi Luna, there's something so cozy about vibing with Duck Lady at 5 AM in bed with dimmed lighting caused by a dying light bulb. You gotta change your light bulb. I'm not the person to say this because my bathroom light situation is still fucked up, by the way, if anybody's wondering, but be better than me is what I'm trying to say here, I guess. Staring at a blank page for hours like a real artist. I'm about to turn this into a masterpiece. Also, I got some finished ones that I'm gonna use for reference. See, guys, I just manifested an entire keychain of Nene Amano. Blank canvas infinite possibilities, yes, but I have choice paralysis. The Sopranos ending is really good and people didn't appreciate it when it aired. Where do you watch The Sopranos? I have heard about it like all the time, but I've never seen anything like about. I don't know anything. I don't even have any spoilers. Like I don't know anything that happens in it. But it came out in 1999. The show is older than me. And it finished in 2007. It's kind of Y2K. Memeing the Y2K. Hell yeah. It's about mafia stuff. Okay. It's on HBO Max. No shot. That doesn't even exist, man. We don't have HBO in the UK. We don't even have that here. The dimmed light is perfect. It's so nice for waking up in the middle of the night with light-sensitive eyes. But why do you have lights on at night, though? Why don't you turn off the lights? Now I just have more questions. Now I literally just have more questions than answers. Something serious. Basically, I'm finishing IT school soon, and my teacher basically asked me if I ever considered going to uni after to study computer science because he feels like I'm capable, and also it'd be quite advantageous with AI replacing a lot of the basic programming, and I don't know, I'd really like to, but I still feel so unequipped. I mean, yeah, a university is a big thing to consider, to be honest. Especially because it costs so much these days, right? So yeah, I understand why you're freaking out. It is a big decision. Computer science. I know somebody who does computer science at my job. Like, that's what they're studying at the moment. And yeah, I don't know. I keep asking. I keep trying to like get information out of them because I still don't actually understand what computer science is. Like, what do you do? What's computer science? What is like the, you know? What's like the objective? What are you doing? What do you learn in those classes? So I've been trying to like pry questions out of them because I'm like, so what do you do? What do you do? Like, what do you do in your course? And they're just like, oh, I'm really bad at coding, so I don't do any coding. I just do like other things. And I'm like, what are other things? Like, what do you? I don't understand. I don't understand. What is computer science? What do you do in computer science? Do you not do coding in there? What kind of jobs can you get with computer science degree? Well, honestly, that's a stupid question. You can't get any kind of job with any kind of degree these days. Anyways, let's get started on the part. I can talk. My strongest ability is the fact that I can draw and talk at the same time. I just need to be reminded of that sometimes and believe in myself again. So yeah, let's start with Victoria because we need to finish the idol group. I also got a call just now, but I'll keep an eye on chat, no problem. Thank you so much, Lane. Fun fact, The Sopranos was so realistic that the actual mob thought there was a snitch! No, really? Well, was there? I mean, surely, right? If they thought that. Maybe somebody was hired by the... You know how they hire specialists when they make things like, films and TV shows, right? They do hire people who are like experts in certain fields that they're making their movie and stuff like that about, so that they can give them opinions, right? So they're like, oh, would this be realistic, right? Like, you would ask, like, if for a police show, for example, you can maybe like hire like a police detective or something like that and be like, hey, do you want to be an expert on our show? I'm just describing a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode now what I think about. That was a bad example, but you know what I mean. Maybe like for Suits, they would have like some kind of lawyer or someone who is knowledgeable in law to be like, yes, this is what the law is like. Who is the expert Law and Order used for their rivalry episode? No, we need to find out who was their expert on VTubers. I think that's more important. Who was the VTuber expert, man? And why was it me? Did you guys know I'm in the latest Law and Order episode? Is that the show? Or am I confusing it with something else? There's so many of these, like, shows. They hired a gang crime detective. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. So that person probably might know a lot from, like, their investigations. Interesting! Man, I wish it wasn't on HBO. I'm gonna have to... If I am gonna watch it, I'm gonna have to watch it on, like, a Russian website. Questionable Russian website. So a video girl throwing shade at the anti-AI professor who made them write essays with pencil and paper. I see those videos all the time. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. They're turning me into a boomer. Soon I'm gonna be like, back in my day, we had to write essays with pencil and paper all the time, but okay. I hate what I've become. I can't relate to the young generations anymore because I don't know, I'm too woke apparently, and I don't think we should use AI for this stuff. University in 2026 sounds like hell with AI everywhere, students using it to ruin their education. Yeah. University is rough because, like, I do understand that, like, a lot of jobs will want you to have a degree. But, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a really, really unpredictable thing to invest into at the moment, I think. So, you know, definitely don't take advice from me. I honestly think, like, my biggest regret in life so far is the fact that I went to university when I did. I don't regret going to university. I regret going to university in the middle of COVID. Because I think that genuinely like messed up everything for me so badly. Like it was genuinely, I really wish I could like travel back in time and take a gap year. And just like wait until shit calms down. Like I really messed up there, so you know. You know, whatever it is what's going on in universities now, at least it's not fucking pandemic, man. It's so incredibly base that they did that, making a custom live 2D. They did do a custom live 2D, yeah, I heard about that. Like they actually like properly hired an artist to make the model. It's pretty cool. But I'm more surprised by that Law & Order Special Victims Unit even still exists. Like I didn't know this show was still going a decade ago. Alone today, what the fuck? I think that was like the general consensus. I think a lot of people were like, wow, I didn't know this show was still getting like new episodes. See, they're trying to attract like a new audience. They're trying to like be trendy with the kids. They're like, hey guys, check out our like fucked up VTuber episode. They're kind of on to something. I don't know. I think they are. Should I draw her with the umbrella? She seems to have like an umbrella as her accessory. I don't know. I feel like that's gonna make the keychain too big. Not like too big, but you know, if I got... My problem is that some of my keychains, because I always order them in the same size, but the problem is that some VTubers have like big ass ears, for example. So the scale ends up being kind of uneven because I ordered them all in the same size. But then the ones who have big ears are obviously like taller, so they end up looking smaller on the keychain, right? Then like somebody, for example, like, I don't know. Well, the ones that are like, I don't know, the posing also kind of makes it different. Like Mint looks huge because I did her posing that she's also not like standing up straight, for example. When someone like Rin who's standing up straight looks a bit smaller on the keychain. I don't know, man. I didn't really think this through. But I want them all to look different, you know? I don't want them all to look like the same. Like the same, like, template or whatever, because I don't really like that. So I guess it's okay if they'll have slight size variation, as long as it's not too bad. But yeah, I think if I add an umbrella to this one, above her head as well, on top of everything, I don't really know, it might be too much for the keychain to handle. Hello Alex, how are you doing? Feels like that show has been airing for eternity. I've never seen a single episode of Law & Order. I don't know. Is that bad? I've genuinely like never seen a single one of them. Like I've heard about it, obviously. I'm aware of it, but I've never seen a single episode. I think it's more something that like you would watch if you had like actual American television, I'm assuming. It's probably not really something a lot of foreigners watch unless they like actively choose to and then like find somewhere to watch it. Honestly, me either. I wonder if there's a Criminal Minds VTuber episode. I'm like more aware of Criminal Minds because I used to know someone in school who was a big fan of it, I think, if I'm not wrong. I'm always like confusing those types of shows with each other. But now that I am in Law & Order, I think it's time I remember. Thanks so much for that clip, Alex, by the way. It's literally so fucking funny. I mean, a questionable clip choice, but it was so funny. I watched it like 10 times, I think. It was literally like so good. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, and I mean it like in a good way. But that was such a librarian coded edit. That's the kind of shit librarian be editing Northern Lion into. I don't know, it was really librarian coded. I thought you were gonna say I used to know a criminal mind. I used to know a criminal mind. It's me, I'm the criminal mind. That was so good, Alex. I was cracking up when I saw it this morning. Dude, it was actually so fucking funny. Phoenix watches all of those shows, so that's how I am still aware. But don't you get them like confused in your head though? Or no? I feel like if I was, because like my parents watch a lot of Russian crime shows, and a lot of them have like overlapping actors. I think because there's only like so many decent television actors there in total, to be honest. But like it's really funny because a lot of them have like the same actors, but they play like in different shows. And that's extra funny to me because I'm always like, oh, which show is this? Like I can't tell which show this is because because they all use like the same actors. It's so funny. I was like, there was like one, but like at least sometimes they got like the same actor, but he plays like a main role in one show, but then like a supporting role in a different show. But there is 2 shows where they got the same actor playing like a leading role in both of them, and they're both like police crime TV shows, and that is so confusing to me. So if I turn on the TV at my parents' house and it's on, it takes me like a hot minute to realize which one it is. Because they really just got 2 police shows that look really similar, like the same actor. Why would they do that? Like, they're not related to each other at all. They just both use the same actor and they're like produced by the same channel. It's crazy stuff. Hello Alex, you're fine. How are you doing? I don't know who librarian is, so for that moment I thought you meant like how a regular library staff member would edit, and I was so confused. Librarian is a Northern Line clipper. Northern Line is a streamer. I don't know if you know him, but yeah, he's a really like famous streamer, and he has this insane editor who's like obsessed with him in a good way. But he makes a lot of edits for him, like a stupid amount, and it's literally like he doesn't get paid. Well, he gets paid, I'm assuming, because his channel is monetized, but like he doesn't get like commissioned officially or anything like that. He just does it for the love of the game. And he does tend to make like really insane edits sometimes. Like he will sometimes just do something really unhinged with Northern Line. So when I saw that Law and Order edit, I was like, this is low-key. This is low-key librarian core. I don't know. How's the merch grind going? I'm on my first keychain because I didn't actually sketch them out. So I'm suffering now. Guys, do you have any VTuber suggestions now that we've got like more people? I wanna do what people are actually asking for. I wanna make sure that I do what people want so that then I can make sales. But right now on my list out of indies that I wanna do is Victoria Raman, Utano Pandora, Ekomori, Tomoe Carmen, Pepe UFO, Berry Bag, and Bonnie Barkswell. But who else? I'm open to suggestions. Doing good, just came home from singing practice. Ooh, nice. What's popular in Britain? Utano Pandora. Hololive. I already got all of Hololive. Doobie. Doobie would be good. Dude, is Doobie like, okay, maybe this is like really rude. Is Doobie active? I don't hear like anything about her, which I'm like really confused about. Usually I get like clips and stuff like that recommended to me of like a variety of VTubers, but like I never hear from her. Does she stream often? I'm literally like on her channel. Her last stream was 11 days ago. She's just like me, for real, for real. No, she does stream. Dude, YouTube just doesn't show me like anything about her, I guess. I don't know. I did write her down. I know we named Norberland, but I don't watch him or know anything about him at all. But I never had any reason to care. He's just one of those random names of big streamers. You take that back. Like Logan Paul, Bernie Peanut. No, man, no! No, he's good! You fucking take that back. He's a genius. He's literally the funniest man alive. You fucking take that back, bro. You fucking take that back. You literally just insulted him so badly. He's like the opposite of everything those streamers stand for. He's got a wife and a kid, okay? He's already so much better than like 90% of streamers. You leave my goat out of this. You never speak ill of my goat again. Do you fucking understand? Like, never compare him to people like Logan Paul and Burnt Peanut ever again. What the fuck? I have to drink some water. That made me so upset. That actually made me so upset. Never speak about my goat like that again. When you first started talking about him, I thought he was called Northern Melian? How did you get that impression? And now he's genuinely a cool person. He's so chill. Well, I don't know if chill is the word. He's like the Burnt Peanut of Facecam streamers. Like, what the hell are you talking about? He's literally cool, man. He's literally cool. And his wife is a VTuber. Okay, you keep Northern Line out of your mouth, and you keep Kate Lovely Mama out of your mouth, okay? She's my goat too, alright? She's my goat too. How could you say this? That's messed up. Like, literally, he's literally so fucking funny. He's the goat, man. You made me so mad just now. What the fuck? I didn't know his wife is a VTuber. And she recently debuted. She's a V. I already got merch of her, man. Day one, I was like, yes, let's draw her. Yeah, she's really cool. She used to be a streamer for a while as well, but she recently became a VTuber. Yeah, she streams. She's more accessible to me now because she streams on YouTube now. I only watch Northern Line clips because what the hell is what? Hold up, guys. That's not the right. Okay, I was like, what is wrong with my brush? I had the wrong brush selected. Anyway, sorry for that overreaction. But as someone who like basically watches Northern Line videos while working all the time now, I took that personally. You leave him out of this. I think he's like back from his Disney cruise now. Okay, his only problematic trait is the fact that he goes on Disney cruises like 3 times a year. That's like but he does have a child, so it's okay, I guess. Everything is clips as well because American streamer times don't really use Twitch anymore. He actually streams at like a weirdly convenient European time. I know you are an hour ahead of me, but he streams at like a weirdly convenient European time because he can only stream now while his kid is at school. So he streams like in the morning for America. But I just don't go on Twitch. Like, he theoretically streams at like a time that works for me, but I just don't go on Twitch. And all of these big mainstream Twitch names, unless they make YouTube stuff too, is just a name I hear. He literally has an official channel, and Librarian. Librarian has like more Northern Lion content than Northern Lion himself. Like, literally go get educated, okay? Do not say ignorant shit in my chat. Go get educated. There's like, just look him up on YouTube. There's like thousands of videos of the guy, okay? Go get educated. You should see this man. And his knowledge of movies is kind of scary. Now imagining him with a Mickey Mouse hat. Oh, that exists for sure on like a Librarian thumbnail somewhere, I'm pretty sure. He's living the life. He kinda is living the life. Not gonna lie, he kinda is living the life. I was gonna say something. Have you guys seen Project Hail Mary? It's so good. I cannot wait to hear Northern Lion talk about it. I love it when new movies come out and I watch the movie and then he watches the movie like a month later. And he's like, I hated that movie. And I'm like, you're wrong! Everyone has a toxic trait. It's true. It's kind of true. My toxic trait is the fact that I am too perfect and too amazing and too kind and too smart and too funny. I have a lot of toxic traits when you really think about it. But I'm pretty humble at least, so that's good. No, yeah, I'm planning to see it very soon. It's so good, dude. I went to see it on Sunday and I cried like 5 times during the movie. I cried like multiple times. I was like, oh my god. It was so... I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's literally so good. It's so fucking good. I wish the wrong guy was my friend IRL. I miss him. Dude, that's what they should be investing technology into. They should start making us all robotic copies of Rocky that we can have, like, at our house. We need to be making, like, a Rocky Alexa. ASAP. But no, let's have ChatGPT instead. Unbelievable. Like, how could they do this to us? How could they introduce us to this character and then only make it like a 3-hour-long movie? It's kind of fucked up that the movie was like almost 3 hours long, not gonna lie. And I keep seeing people on Twitter being like, oh, they didn't include this from the book. Oh, I really wish they included this from the book. And I'm like, the movie was almost 3 hours long, okay? Like, they can't include everything from the book, alright? They have to pick and choose what they can put in. Alright, like, it's always people like, oh, I wish they also put... Like, it's literally such a good adaptation from what I gathered. But there's still fuckers out there who are like, they didn't include this minor detail from the book. Like, bro, the movie was so long already. How long do you want the movie to be to satisfy you? I don't understand. It's kind of crazy. Also, like, I keep getting like videos related to it in my like YouTube recommendations. And I keep seeing like videos that are also like, science mistakes in Project Hail Mary. Is science in Project Hail Mary accurate? And I'm also like, okay, nerd. It's a fucking movie. Calm down. What? I don't know. Am I being a hater? But I'm kind of like, Jesus Christ. It's called science fiction for a reason, bro. Can't you just enjoy shit? Like, think movies should be like 2.5 hours at most. I think this movie is like just a bit over 2.5 hours, to be honest. But it was like 3 hours with the fucking commercials. Is it just me or commercials are getting longer? It's kind of driving me crazy. Because when I went to see it, it started at 5:15 and it ended at 8:15. So with commercials, it was literally 3 hours long. And I was like, oh my god. It's literally evening already. What the hell? It does feel like they're getting longer. Absolutely, man. What was that movie, One Battle After an Hour? That shit was definitely 3 hours. And like, it was a good movie. And I can't say that it particularly felt like 3 hours. I think it didn't feel like it was a long movie to me. Like, it went... Well, I think the worst thing is when a movie is 3 hours long and you can really feel that it's 3 hours long. I think that's kind of a problem. But like, it passed fine, you know? But I think if they're gonna start doing that, if that's like becoming normal with movies, they need to start doing the shit theaters do, where they give everybody like a 15-minute break to like go to the bathroom or whatever and grab a drink and shit, okay? And I know that in theater they do it for the purposes of like, you know, rearranging the stage, changing costumes, right? There's like a practical use for it. But it would be really nice, I think, if they're gonna start making like 4-hour-long movies. Like, how long are the Dune movies? Aren't those movies like long as hell? You know, I gotta go to the bathroom. I hate going to the bathroom mid-movie. Like, I basically never do it. Because I don't want to miss stuff. But then after the movie, I'm literally like running to the bathroom. I'm like, oh my god. I thought I was gonna... And it's like, it really sucks when the movie is like at its culmination and you're like at the most interesting part, but all you can think about is how badly you gotta piss. Like... For me, that's like actually the worst. Like, I'm watching the most interesting, you know, exciting part of the movie, but my brain is like, man, I really gotta pee right now. That is so sad. Like, why would they do this to people? They should add intermissions if the movie is more than 2.5 hours. I agree, man. I didn't want to watch Avatar 3 because 4 hours. Avatar 3 is 4 hours? Why are the Avatar movies getting longer, man? What else could they possibly still have to say? What else could they still have to say about it? What haven't they told us yet about the story? I didn't even know there was gonna be a third Avatar. I mean, they took so long with the second one. And then suddenly the third one comes out so soon after the second one. So they can do it if they try? I don't really understand. Like, what does that mean? Man, hair drills are like actual hell to draw. I don't know what I'm doing anytime I do it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they put intermissions in theater, like even if the play is not that long. They should do it. They should do it for movies too. We need to normalize intermissions for movies. If they're gonna start making them like a stupid amount of hours, then they better give us a break. We need like a commercial break or something. Well, not a commercial break. That would be awful. But just like a break. Have you guys ever like been to a movie and it's so bad you walk out? Or something? Or like, have you ever been to a wrong movie? I don't know. Whenever I go to the movies, I always have anxiety when I'm like in the wrong movie. Even though I double, triple, quadruple check. I guess it's just like a social anxiety thing, so maybe this is not relatable to anybody else. But whenever I go to the movies, I always double, triple check that I walk into the right room. And then I will like double, triple check that I'm in the right seat because I'm really scared of somebody else coming in and being like, that's my seat. That would be the most embarrassing thing to me ever. But also like, I don't know, man. I'm sometimes I will still be sitting there and I'm like, am I definitely in the right room? What if I didn't follow the signs properly and now I'm like in the wrong movie? What if the wrong movie starts playing and I get like, and I start freaking out? Yes, I have on a class trip. But how would you walk out of a movie on a class trip? Doesn't your teacher like watch you while you do that? I already paid for the movie, I can't leave. I have never done it, but I have witnessed people do it. Like, I was at a bad movie, and people in front of me, like, got up and left. Like, I literally, like, one of the people was literally like, Sasha, let's go. And then they got up and they fucking left. Like, they were like, what the hell? The movie is literally fucking, it was Attack on Titan live action. It was really bad. But I think the problem was that me and my friend, when we were going into it, we expected it to not be great. Like, we were going into it thinking that it's gonna be bad and funny in that sense, right? So, like, if I'm watching a really bad movie, I'm kind of like, yeah, this is, you know, it's kind of like watching some trash on purpose. So, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. But I guess some people literally walk out. It was some DreamWorks movie about aliens and an alien planet and a human astronaut that crash lands there. Parents were there with us. I just told my mom, I don't want to watch this. I can't anymore. It's so bad. Can we go home? DreamWorks movie about aliens. Was it Home? Is Home? No, I think Home is about... I think Home is about an alien who comes to Earth. I don't know if it's a DreamWorks movie. Might have been Home. Planet 51? Wait, what is Planet 51? I do remember this. I don't remember anything about Planet 51. Is it really that bad? 23% on Rotten Tomatoes? Okay, that's crazy. I thought that Rotten Tomatoes just gives everybody 90%. That is crazy. I swear to God, Rotten Tomatoes never gives like any movie an actually bad rating. Whenever I look up like any movie, it always has like 70 to 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. So at this point, I'm like, does a Rotten Tomatoes rating even mean anything? I feel like you have to like really fuck up if Rotten Tomatoes hates you. Okay, I'm out now. See ya. Have a good night, Florian. Thank you for coming. It was awful. It was a fine movie. I don't remember anything about it. I think I have seen it, but I don't remember anything about it. I watch movies that I'm so glad I didn't go out to see in theaters. That does happen, doesn't it? Yeah, sometimes you're kind of like, oh, time to watch this movie that was in theaters, like, because now it's finally on streaming, and then you're like, ooh, thank God. Yeah, there have definitely been like movies that I would start watching at home and I didn't finish because I would just be like, oh, I don't know, this isn't really my thing. Just weird because normally I do kind of just commit because like it's just a movie, right? TV shows maybe not, but like a movie is only a couple hours long, you know. Normally I commit to it, but there are some movies where I'm like, oh man, this is not worth it. This is not worth the suffering. When I was 10, I still couldn't stand it. Well, I don't know. I don't remember anything about it, so I can't agree or disagree with you on the quality of the movie. What was wrong with it? I don't know. I don't remember. I can tell. I look at the Google images and I'm like, I have definitely seen something about this movie, but I don't remember like the detail. I don't know if I've even actually watched it. It feels to me like I have, but I don't know. I've probably seen like almost every Pixar movie, but I haven't actually seen all the DreamWorks ones. Um, as a kid, we would go spend all day in the theater watching all the movies. Were you like movie hopping or something? Yeah, I don't know. My mom would basically take me to see like any kid appropriate movie that was on as well. Like any kind of animated movie, we would always go see it. So like I don't know. I feel like back in the day I was better versed in cinema as long as it was like targeted at my age than I am now, I think. I mostly really go to the cinema these days if like somebody else invites me. I did want to go see Project Hail Mary, so I took the initiative. I invited like another friend of mine, so I went to see it with a friend, but I also invited another friend if she also wanted to come. And she did us was like, I was like, hey, do you want to go see the new Ryan Gosling movie this weekend? And she fucking replied to me like, I can't, I'm going to Paris for the weekend. And I was like, okay. Would you believe me if I told you that's like not even the first time I try to make plans with somebody, but they're like on a spontaneous trip to Paris? There's like something about like Gen Z girls and spontaneous trips to Paris. I guess it's maybe not as relatable to like Americans because obviously Paris is far away for you. But like maybe something like that happens with something like New York. I don't know. But like I think that must be like the third time. I have a friend and I'm like, hey, you want to hang out this weekend? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I just decided that I'm going to Paris. Maybe they just hate me. I feel like without any context, this just sounds like people don't want to hang out with me. But like, honest to God, there's just something about like women in Paris. Sometimes they just go, what if I bought a train ticket and I went to Paris for the weekend? It's kind of insane. Hi, nonsense. Pay-per-view, the terrible model. Movie hopping is morally justified. Well, I'm not saying that you should have been doing it. I was just wondering if you were movie hopping because like, it's kind of hard to imagine that you bought tickets for all those movies and coordinated the times. You know, I'm actually surprised about the concept of movie hopping because I don't know why. I don't remember what it was, but I think like back when I was a kid, like in Russia, it was like literally impossible to do it because there was always like the different cinema rooms were really well separated and they always had a person standing outside during the whole time checking tickets. They really fucking hated the concept there, I guess. Like, it was basically like impossible to do. But when I moved to Spain and I went to the cinema, I was like, holy shit, there's like nobody checking beyond like the entrance where you just show them a ticket. You can kind of just walk between movies here. And that's actually like low-key what we did once. And I was like, oh my god, I would never get away with this in a Russian theater. What the hell? Hi, Aaron. Did you enjoy your time in solitary? What did you learn? What did you learn? Nothing. He learned nothing. Just came back from lunch with my brother. Well, I'm happy for you. He literally learned nothing. He left a comment under my Resident Evil fucking VOD and he was like, yeah, if I wasn't in timeout, I would have told you to do this. And I'm like, what did we learn? What did we learn, Aaron? Why were we put in timeout? My attention span isn't long enough for movies anymore. For 2 movies anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes just feel like watching a movie. And then I just go on Netflix. I just like look at whatever, you know, they've got on Netflix that's like catches my eye. I watched a really goated romantic comedy. I do like to watch romantic comedies just for funsies. Especially like the older ones. Well, obviously we don't really make them anymore, to be honest. But there's like this old romantic comedy from the year 2000 that I watched. It's literally older than me. And it was so fucking... it was so crazy. Have you guys ever seen What Women Want? called What Women Want, and it has like such an insane plot. I just went into it blind because I was like, oh, okay, it's like a Nancy Meyers romantic comedy, like it should be good. And I think my dad recommended it to me earlier at some point as well, so I was like, okay, I'll watch it. So I start watching it, and it's about this man. The plot is that literally this like messed up, evil, misogynistic womanizer man who's like, you know, basically never treated a woman well in his life, and he's just like sees them as like objects. And he was like an advertising company, and his specialty is like making ads with like sexy ladies in bikinis and shit like that. And he gets electrocuted at his house, and next morning he wakes up and he is now able to hear women's thoughts. He can now read women's minds. And first he started abusing his newfound powers to like manipulate women and get what he wants out of them. But then he very soon was like, man, being a woman is kind of fucked up. And then he was like, and then he like basically became the ultimate empath. It was so good, man. He was like, actually, it's a horror movie then? Wow. Looks like somebody here needs to get hit by lightning. And learn some empathy. He was like, man, it's fucked up to be a woman, huh? That sounds amazing, actually. It was pretty good. And his teenage daughter is played by young Ashley Johnson. And if you don't know who that is, then fuck you. Well, it's Ellie's voice actress. So the whole time I was like, is this Ellie? I saw her and I was like, holy shit, that's Ellie. That's my girl right there. It's the real Ellie, not the TV show one. Mel Gibson is the person who plays the guy, right? I don't know any actors, dude. Don't ask me. I have no idea. Literally no clue. Oh wow. And her name was Alex in that movie, by the way. Which is kind of crazy, no? Everybody's named Alex. We're in an Alex pandemic. No offense to the Alexes, as always. I'm really sorry that I always call you guys out. But we are kind of in like an Alex pandemic. Like there's so many of you. Always an Alex. It's always an Alex, man. I was telling, this is like, I'm so sorry, Alexify. But I was talking to my mom about the expo, and I was like, yeah, my German friend is gonna be there again. And she was like, what's your German friend's name? You always just call him German friend. And I was like, so his name is Alex? And she was like, never mind, it would be really confusing. And I was like, yeah, that's why, because we know so many Alexes. She was like, please continue referring to him as your German friend. I was literally like, there's no shot, man. There's no shot we can have another Alex in the conversation. It just can't happen. I forgot she was doing stuff real young. So many of them have been like actors for ages. Like, sometimes I will just randomly find a movie and it's got like an actor I recognize, but they're like a baby in it, and I'm like, holy shit. And then you look it up and it's like a movie that like jump-started their career or something. I get it, I'll stay the German friend. It's so funny, my mom recently made my new teddy bear. Because she names all of her teddy bears. And it was like a really Rin Penrose coded teddy bear. I kid you not, like it was a very Rin Penrose coded teddy bear. It was like purple and it had a crown. And I was like, holy shit, mom, you made a Rin Penrose coded teddy bear. What's this one's name? And she fucking goes, Alex. And I was like, no way, she made a fucking Rin Penrose Alex bear, what the hell? One day everyone will be Alex. That's true. It's like I read an article some time ago that apparently they've calculated that if they don't lift the law that obligates a woman to take her husband's surname when they get married, it's possible that like by a certain year everybody in Japan is going to have like the same surname. I don't remember what it was, but it was like some common surname. But apparently they did like some statistics and they were like, yeah, everybody, by like this year, everybody's gonna have this surname if women keep taking their husbands' names. Yeah, eventually everyone's names would be the same. But I wonder, but how does that work for like, what if we have like same gender marriages though? You see, that's why we need to be more woke as a society. Because if you got like a gay marriage, then they can take either surname, right? And like, yeah, they can't technically have kids, but they can have kids in other ways. They can like adopt or something, and the kid can have the surname too. You know? And that's why the society, we need to evolve. We need to be woker. Okay, I kind of didn't account for our hand there, so I need to draw that. Any Hoyo fans here? The VA for Alice and This Is the apparently did a song for Naruto. Music video for the song is 10 years old. I don't know anything about MiHoYo stuff anymore, man. But they have like 4 games going now or something like that. It's actually kind of crazy. I wonder how many people are like working for them. They gotta be like a mega studio at this point. Tanaka probably? No, I think it was Sato. It was, I don't remember what surname it was, so I don't want to like spread misinformation, but I think it might have been Sato or something like that. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, it was like some really common surname. It is kind of funny. Do you think they're lifting the law or or what? Biggest company? Are they actually are they like biggest game company in China, or are they the biggest company in China, period? Because if they're the biggest company in China, that would actually be fucking scary. I mean, good for them, but that would actually be so messed up. Because they're not even that, like, old of a company. The fact that they evolved this much is a little bit, like, terrifying to me. Like, how the hell did they... Just through the sheer power of gacha games? That is insane. Like, wasn't Genshin... Well, actually, no, they had Honkai. I know they had Honkai before Genshin, but like Genshin was basically their first game that like really went big. I played Honkai Impact first before Genshin was a thing. I was an OG, I guess, but I don't think that many people were into it. But then Genshin like completely blew up, and now they've got like a bunch of games that are actively being updated going at the same time. They're making mad gacha money. You know, I heard that apparently one of the most like lucrative gacha games is Love and Deep Space though. Funnily enough, apparently women are whaling like crazy. Apparently Love and Deep Space is like really successful though, just because the girly pops are like, yes, I must purchase the husband. Good for them, dude. Good for them. Tying anime girls to gambling in hindsight was actually a good idea. But the thing is, gacha games have existed for ages. Like, you know, it's been a thing since, like, I don't know, Cancoli probably or something, no? But I guess the problem was that a lot of them were region locked, so like you could only really play so many of them if you like only had like a Japanese account, right? But I think Genshin launched globally and stuff as well, and it was, you know, free, and it was fairly, you didn't really have to spend money on it to like play it and like get decent characters out of it. Like I never spent money on Genshin and I had all the characters I wanted just because I didn't really have much to do. It was like COVID university time. Also, her design is so detailed. VTubers fucking hate me. Like, me in particular, I think. Looking nice. Thank you, Gerardo. Thank you. They just got a good bit more mainstream since Genshin's success. Yeah, I think like everybody's copying Genshin now too, because before they used to be like, oh, point and click or like whatever, you know, like really kind of idle game kind of vibe, or like maybe rhythm games as well. But it was really kind of passive gameplay. But I think Genshin really turned it around by actually giving them... I am kind of grateful for that. I know they stole it from Breath of the Wild, but I am kind of grateful to Genshin Impact for finally actually giving gachas real gameplay. And at least the characters in Genshin are like tangible, man. You know, you got them as 3D models, but you can play properly with like different play styles and shit. I actually don't understand how people could possibly wail on shit like, I don't know, like the old Arknight games and stuff like that, when they're just like PNGs and then it's like a turn-based or whatever it is that you do in it. I'm like, you know what? This is like literally not rewarding to me at all. Like, getting characters in Genshin back when I played, at least it like actually felt rewarding to me to do it. Weirdly enough. Meanwhile, Raid Shadow Legend is celebrating 9-year anniversary and no one knows how or why. Dude, because they sponsor like every streamer except for me, apparently. I'm the only streamer who's never been sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. When are they gonna hit me up? I check my inbox every day and I tell myself, today is the day you get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, Veva. I hype myself up in front of the mirror and I'm like, today is the day you get the email, Veva. And then it never comes. It never comes. It makes me so sad. Truly. Wait, Stay Night did the same? Did what the same? What a surprise, combining women's fashion industry predator tactics and video games first try predator tactics with gambling predator tactics makes a lot of money. Look, I'm not saying they're ethical practices. But like, people gotta spend their money on something in this cruel world. The little money that you do have, you gotta spend it on something. I'm actually the promotion guy from Raid Shadow Legends. I'm still working up to it. Why aren't you telling them to sponsor me? Azure Late Hornier Canon Collie? Even hornier? How? That's possible? Made the player pay a lot for JPEGs? Yeah, I think a lot of them made you pay a lot for JPEGs, to be honest. That was kind of the strat. But I feel like these days it like barely actually flies, because now everybody wants Breath of the Wild gameplay. For no money. No shot. I'm still not over how fucking funny Love in Deep Space is. I wish it wasn't as uncomfortable to me, because I would have totally had like a good time just playing it for funsies. But unfortunately that game, like, it makes me feel really weird. It goes too far. It's too parasocial. I don't really enjoy stuff like that, sadly. I think it would have been funny though. Okay. I'm not putting any more detail into the outfit, like fuck that. I think I basically got everything. NFTs before they were cool? What do you mean before they were cool? I can't believe it. Fate Stay could give you a physical card? Really? I thought that the Fate games were like visual novels, or are they both? Dude, I keep thinking that I should get into the Fate series. It kind of looks interesting. I feel like I would enjoy it. But I'm always so intimidated by it. But like sometimes I will see like clips or stuff people talk about them, and the stories and stuff genuinely sound interesting to me. But I'm never like, I don't know, I never sit down and do it. But it kind of looks like it goes hard. If you have the time, for it, then that probably goes hard. But I don't know. Maybe one day. I'm already watching. There's like a new anime season that just started now. Dorohedoro finally got a new season. I've been waiting for that for years, man. And I think Witch Hat Atelier is out. But I'm not really watching any anime. I'm rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine again. I'm in that phase where I rewatch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I will occasionally watch a rom-com movie. I don't know, I'm not that into... I'm in that phase where I'm not really into anime at the moment, but I will eventually catch up with stuff. Probably for the best. I don't have to like wait for episodes weekly. It will take forever for stuff to come out anyway. Gotta at least rewatch Unlimited Blade Works sometime. What is Unlimited Blade Works? The shows are great. They have had arcade games when it gave you the cards? Oh, okay. Which hat has British Gaja? What does that mean? What does that mean? One new anime just has Alphonse Elric in it? What does that mean? Hi, it's Luke. Hi, Lara. Have you seen the new Cookie Run Kingdom update? Yes, 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 yes! I already got the Huntrix cookies. But I think they want me to spend money on the Saja boys. The Huntrix cookies were so easy to get, I pulled them immediately. I already have them, and I got 2 out of 3 of their outfits too. I will probably get the 3rd outfit eventually too. But the fucking Saja boys, I don't think it's possible, man. I think they want you to wail on the Saja boys. They're taking advantage of me, like why? Shouldn't the Huntrix cookies be harder to get because they're more popular? Nobody but me gives a fuck about the Saja boys. I'm like the only Saja boys fan. Why would they do this to me? I'm literally their biggest fan, bro. Like what the hell? Unlimited Blade Works is Fate/Stay Night? Well, I have never heard of it being referred to like that. I have literally never heard that name in my life. What do you guys talking? Was a BL anime out this season that's based on a 90s manga? What the hell? They're cooking! The one time I don't feel like watching anything. Just when I'm too tired to watch anime, I don't feel like it at all. They're totally making good anime? What is this? This is messed up. They want your VTuber money and your future Rage Hat Legends money later. What VTuber money, bro? I'm gonna spend the $5 I got from Tony Soprano. Oh my god, Tony Soprano, I'm so sorry. Tony Soprano was probably like, she's gonna spend this money on an HBO subscription so that she can watch The Sopranos. But I'm like, I'm gonna spend the $5 Tony Soprano gave me on K-pop Demon Hunters. Gotcha. The Tony Soprano, that's what it said. That's what it said. Fate/Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is an anime covering a particular route of the visual novel and probably the most popular, well-known Fate thing that made it to mainstream. What? What? I never heard of it. I only ever hear Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works. Oh, it's the one with the girl in the red outfit with the ponytails. And the sexy guy in a red suit that looks like he's out of Devil May Cry or something. Yeah. I have seen it around. I never heard of that other like secondary title. I only ever hear Fate/Stay Night. Yeah. I know what we're talking about now. Who's the guy in the red outfit? He's really with the white hair. He looks cool. It's like FMA and FMA Brotherhood? Really? No way. Can't wait for the Fruit Love Island Cookie Run Kingdom collab. You don't even... Do not say... You know what? You guys should be careful because it seems like whatever you guys say in my chat just becomes reality. Can't you guys say something like, oh, Lara, I can't wait for you to find $1 million lying on the street or something? I don't know. Can you guys use your manifestation powers for something good and positive? Why do you always have to use it for evil? Like, oh, Lara, you have to find the free fuses and then my fucking lights turn off. Can't you guys do something good with your power? You know what they said, with great power comes great responsibility, so why aren't you using it for something that could actually help people? Me, I'm people. Help me. Can't wait for Lara to make more Cookie Run Kingdom fan art. Damn it. Ugh, damn it. Fine. There you go. This is Ginger Brave, Strawberry Cookie, and Wizard Cookie. I think that they look really similar to what they actually look like. You're welcome. I need to save this drawing, by the way. Haven't saved a single time because I hate myself, apparently. I don't know. You are going into the Indie VTubers folder. So cool, so accurate. Thank you, thank you. I drew it from memory, can you believe it? You gave my life meaning again? You're welcome. We aren't making things happen, we simply only know the future. Okay, fine. When will I find $1 million lying on the street? Just tell me the date so that I'm like prepared. Drawing Ginger Gang from memory, actually impressed. Yeah, I know, right? They have such complicated designs. Not everybody can pull something like this off as easily as me. That's classified? What the hell? How come you can share the other information and note this? Why the hell not? Manifesting more Dark Souls gameplay from Arel? Okay, now you're asking for too much. She already played it for like 6 minutes. Okay, she already had like a 6-minute long pre-recorded video. And you want more? So greedy. That's how she plays all the Kojima games? Stop! You have a chance to, but you'd have to visit Brazil? Yeah, not a chance. No. I think it's fine. Money only turns you evil. Having a lot of money just makes you a bad person, really. So, I think it's better this way. God knew that if I had lots of money, I would be too powerful and I would not use the powers for good. So, God humbled me like that. It was pre-recorded? No, it was totally live, 100%. Isn't a real long place somewhere? Next year, Arel is gonna do a stream and it's gonna be all pre-recorded. Just to annoy you guys. She's just gonna guess who's gonna be in chat. Did Money make a route around like that? Yeah, have you seen what she's done to her charity? It used to be a genuine charity, but then you guys kept donating and you ruined it. You guys ruined the charity by giving it money. This is making me sound like I'm anti-charity or something, to be honest. Why are you crying? Don't cry. Wait, Lara, would you mind if I spoil the identity of the red guy from Fate/Stay Night, or would you rather watching it yourself? I'm not even gonna waste my time answering that question. All you people wanna do is spoil. Unbelievable. You should be ashamed of yourself. I heard you use the money for gender bent Lara XRL fan art. Just rumors though. Aaron, don't chance on our one. Aaron likes being in timeout. He enjoys the time it gives him to think about his actions and learn nothing. It's a really rewarding experience, I heard. That's why you could get rich in Brazil, because only evil Lara would go to Brazil. There's something really suspicious about people always telling you to go to Brazil. Like, what do they do to you there? There's always like people who are like, come to Brazil. It's starting to sound a little scary to me. There's always somebody online who's like, you should come to Brazil. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think I'm good. The flight seems kind of long, I don't know. All guys do these days is spoil Fate/Stay Night, eat hot chips, and foretell. They really do, man. It's unbelievable. Nobody wants to work these days. You guys think there's any point in making Hollow Stars merch? Maybe that's a really mean question to ask, but I am just talking from a business perspective, okay? I'm just talking from a business perspective. Do you guys think they will survive to September? I know this is like a really fucking mean thing to say, but do you guys think they got a shot? Surviving to September, do you think they'll be okay? I was laughing so hard when you go to the console at the end and realize you had to make a choice. Your suffering is my amusement? Well... some people are just okay with admitting that they're evil. Apparently. Surely? They've made it this far, yes, but have you heard the news though? Have you heard the news though? Especially if you pair them with Ollie. No, I'm making individual keychains. I'm not gonna try and sell people an Ollie. Dude, Hololive Indonesia. Oh man, I should make merch of Hololive Indonesia. Hololive ID. Oh, I'm never gonna get through this. I only have like 4 months to do all of this, by the way. And I want to do other stuff that's not just keychains, but I'll be working on that shit off stream because it takes planning and my brain doesn't work like that. There's news. Things happen in the world out my window. That sounds like lies. Brother, they cut them off. Brother, they're done. They took away all of their like funding basically. They really said they don't get shit now. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just trying to approach this from a business perspective. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I don't think they deserve it. But I'm just kind of here like, will they all slowly graduate before September comes around? Because if I was them, I would do it, man. Like, I really mean it. It fucking sucks. What? They killed them, man. They fucking killed them. Go read like the official like statement from Hololive. They said that they're not gonna do them anymore like merge. They're not gonna do them anymore like group activities or like group organized activities. They can't use the 3D studio anymore. Like they're literally just indies that also pay a cut now. Like they don't get any more like company benefits because apparently they're considered like a waste of resources. I feel bad for them, man. I really do. Like I don't think it's their fault. But I think that like they just were not feeling the correct niches with their content. Because I don't really watch a lot of Holostars, I'm not gonna lie. But like from what I have seen, a lot of them are kind of just like really funny dudes. And that's fine. But I think that an audience that watches Hololive doesn't want really funny dudes. I think they want more idol stuff. And I understand that like the men that watch Hololive are not the same audience that are the girls that will watch Holostars. But I just feel like it kind of comes with the brand. But a lot of them weren't really doing that much idol stuff. Like I think a lot of them were like more focused on gaming and stuff like that. Which is fine, but I don't think it's really what works in that climate, I guess. I used to watch them back when Magni and Vesper were around. Yeah, those guys kind of realize what's going on really quickly. They picked up on like everything that's going on really fast, and they were like, anyways, goodbye. I hope she spins. Spins what? Spins what, Minami? If they still get more super chat as who they are now, and if they went indie and rebrand properly, except maybe Robber. Apparently they have been getting more super chats lately, which is good. But it's also kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to be mean, but it's kind of like a wave of people who suddenly realize that they should support them more. But like how long, this is not really like going to continue, I just don't think. I also think that like a lot of the revenue for company stuff probably does come from like sponsorships and merch, right? I don't know, man. It makes me sad. Like, I'm sure they're all like really talented people, but like the company just wasn't really like doing enough to get them to actually like plan the kind of content, I think, or like research the market well enough. Like, it's very obvious that Niji Sanji researches the market, okay? Because you take a look at what kind of stuff their male VTubers are doing, and you're like, yeah, and they're successful, so you know, you're like, yeah, they know exactly what kind of audience they want. But I feel like Holostars, they have no idea what kind of audience they want. Like, they want to be funny streamers, but they're also working at this like idol company, and they occasionally do like idol stuff, but not really. And I feel like there's like a big kind of, like there's not a lot of, like there's a really like big imbalance, I think, between like Holostars who want to be more idol-y and Holostars who just want to be silly dudes. So I don't know. I do feel really bad for them, so I'm just being honest, I don't know. Because people have been asking me for Holostars merch before, but now I'm like, how long they got? how long they actually got? Girlfriend experiences? No, it's actually boyfriend experiences in their case, Minami. Because you're the girlfriend and they're the boyfriend. We're talking about the boys? Yeah. To be fair, Niji has had so many members that they kind of get to brute force market research and have to do so to keep up with the more cohesive Hololive. I don't know. I know that, but I know for sure. I think that Niji Sanji overall, their streamers are not as big as Hololive just because there's so many of them. But I do think that their male streamers are definitely more successful than like Hololive male streamers. So yeah, make the merch. But who's gonna buy it though? Sanji misread the market with Solan? It's because she's a woman, then. They fumbled so bad. Oh, fuck those guys. Like, seriously, I really mean it. I do not have any empathy for that company. I really don't. Like, Octavio. I do like Octavio a lot. Octavio is what I really like. I like Roberu a lot. I like Gavis. But like, I feel bad for them. I do feel bad for them. But I really am not sure. Like, I just feel like you have to be stupid to still stay there. It just feels like, it feels to me like it's genuinely you're losing money if you're not even getting like any like stuff that you're supposed to get out of the company. Like, if I'm being honest with you, and this is probably the reason why I would never get hired by a company. Don't show this to VTuber companies, but it's okay. It's probably fine. I genuinely think that like the current strat for VTuber, for being a corporate VTuber, and I'm talking about like not Hololive. If you're in Hololive, unless you're Holostars, you're probably fine, right? We're talking about like other companies, like smaller companies, and stuff like that. I think that the strat is use the hell out of their resources. Like, if they offer you something and they're like, yeah, we do concerts, or we do merch, or we do this, use all of it. Use the hell out of their resources until you basically suck them dry. But you got a shit ton of free content out of it. And, you know, you build your audience on that. Then they go bankrupt because they cannot sustain this anymore. And then they post an announcement and they're like, we're bankrupt, but we're letting the talents keep their IPs. And then you walk away with your model and your audience like a boss. And you're like, yes, I'm an indie VTuber now. And it brings more attention to you because being an ex-corpo indie that just left already like gets eyes on you because of the Twitter algorithm loving the announcement posts being pushed. And I kind of think that's the meta right now. If they let you keep your IP, okay, but like in the past year or so, literally 90% of them have been doing it. So I'm kind of like, it seems to me like if they're going bankrupt anyway, you know what I'm saying? It seems to me like it's kind of a given. You just suck them dry. This is the meta, okay? Do not show this to anybody who's running a business, but I think it's the meta. You suck them dry, you use up all the resources, and then they go bankrupt and they let you keep the model, and now you are a very well-established indie with a dedicated audience that comes from Corpo. I'm just being a smart businesswoman here, that's all I'm saying. Hopefully they let you keep your model, yeah. I think they do most of the time. I honestly think they do, like, these days. 90% of the time. Or, like, at least they make you buy it back. But, like, yeah, that's a bit more problematic. But, you know. A lot of people have managed to do it. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on what size you were at the point where they go bankrupt. Hi, Mr. E. Better yet, sabotage the company as soon as you're reasonably successful? Okay, I don't know about that. Will they let you keep your model? My model? Who are they? No, man, this model is retiring in May. I'm getting a new one. I'm burying this model and all the other models in the collective grave. It's gonna be really... Slots suck them dry. Yes! Jackpot! Yes! VTuber corpers hate to see me coming. Trust me, dear VTuber company, this $7,000 Coca-Cola gaming desk is absolutely necessary. Yes, yes. No, you gotta spend the resources on content, man. Unless you're gonna turn a desk into content somehow, like my company bought me this $7,000 desk. And then you make like a video about it. That would make a good private equity firm manager, and that is an insult of the highest order, I think. What does that mean? I don't know. That you can't insult me if I don't know what it means. This is how you get 3D trackers. I really want 3D trackers, guys. But they all cost like $400. At least. I'm like so scared that like I will buy 3D trackers, but then they're not gonna work or something like that, or I get confused and I won't be able to set them up. I'm terrified of that happening. Like that would actually be my worst nightmare. That's why I'm using the cheap tracking for my 3D model, and you guys are gonna like it, okay? I'm gonna have really like, well, it's gonna be shit. I think it's better than what I used to have. I have improved 3D tracking now, but the 3D tracking will be really okay on my 3D debut, and you guys are gonna love it, okay? You guys are gonna all be clapping, and you're gonna be like, hey Lara, thank you so much for letting me borrow your Ferrari. Or whatever, I don't really know. I don't really know what people say. Becomes a VTuber corpo. One immediately gets fired by stating I only marry simply Rudolph. No man, that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. As long as it's a woman, you're fine. What time is it? It's almost 10. It took me 2 hours to draw one keychain. I'm not even done with it. These detailed VTuber designs are going to be the end of me. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's not sustainable. Lara 3.0, when I was trying to design her, I was like, I need to make sure I can still draw thumbnails for this model. I think she's definitely more complicated than some of the other models I have. But I was doing my best to make sure that my top priority wasn't even fan art, because it's not like I get a lot of fan art anyway. My top priority was like, will I still be able to draw simple thumbnails with this model? That was literally my main concern. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel kind of bad for like, there's just been so many like VTuber companies closing, which is why I'm kind of like, this seems to be the meta. Like so many companies, I feel like last year closed, and we're letting people keep their IPs, and that's when it kind of hit me, and I was like, holy shit, this might actually be like the way. You get into the company, you try and get as big as you can using their resources for like a year that they're going to last on the market, and then you take your model and you leave. Like, it's literally, it might just be V-strat. People hate to hear an actually valid business strategy. Well, not for the companies, but for the VTubers. Like, one day people are gonna be quoting this and they're like, she was literally correct. That is exactly how you do it. People just don't realize the genius of my idea yet. I thought Y2K clothing was like a t-shirt and jeans. How complicated is it? Y2K clothing is a lot of things, first of all. Okay? It can be a bunch of things. It can be a bit more complicated. I mean, you've seen the silhouette. I'm clearly not wearing jeans. I'm a Y2K, but like Y2K alt girl. That's the vibe that I'm going with. So yeah, but I think it's still fairly simple. I think there's like one detail that is kind of complicated, but I think I'm probably just gonna omit it on thumbnails altogether if I don't feel like drawing it, or I'm gonna be just copy pasting it. And honestly, I wouldn't mind. If people want to draw fan art of it, they can just copy paste it from the reference sheet as well. Like, it's fine. I really don't care. Being a corporate VTuber while the company is burning down, it seems kind of terrible though. Yeah, I feel like it cannot possibly be good for your, like, mental health. But I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, you're already there. You might as well, like, try and get the most out of it while it's still standing. That would probably be my mindset. Me at my corporate VTuber interview. So what are your plans? What are you planning to do if you join our company? And I'm gonna be like, I am going to watch this place burn. And they'll be like, what? And I'll be like, oh, I'm planning to make lots of content and play video games and organize events. And they're like, oh, okay, that sounds cool, you're in? And then I'm gonna watch the place burn, I guess. Is it cool light up shoes? No, you can barely see the shoes because of the leg warmers. The 3.0 model got frosted tips. What the hell? Sure. Why not? She is very Y2K. I'm excited. I'm excited for my Y2K era. I got a new logo. I got a new Y2K logo. The logo is sick. The logo is so sick. I'm really excited for you guys to see the new logo. I like never use logos though, to be honest. I don't really know why, but I was like, oh, I might as well commission a new logo as well. I'm still waiting. I said it earlier when I started the stream, but I'm still waiting on the new overlays, but hopefully they'll be done. And I'm still waiting on the new stinger as well, like a transition. No more duck friend fire transition, guys. Are you gonna miss my loud ass duck friend fire transition? Are you guys gonna miss it? It's so loud. I don't know how to make it quieter, so if you ever like, why is Lara's transition so fucking loud? I literally don't know how to make it. I literally don't know how to make it quieter. So yeah, no more of that. I am keeping my start screen, and I'm keeping my start screen music because I really like them, and I don't think they are super thematically different from what I have right now, so I don't really see the point in doing that. And yeah, I really like my starting BGM. Maybe that's a bit selfish of me since I literally made it myself, but I like it. I think it fits the channel and stuff. I don't really feel like getting or making a new BGM. I'm too busy already with like all the prep stuff, so that's definitely not on my priority list. And I like the animation of the ducks being sacrificed. I think it's cute. So I'm keeping that. I'm not doing anything with that. I might need to make a new end screen eventually. That's just like one illustration. Because, well, obviously it has an old design on it. Like, at least the start screen doesn't have me on it. So it's not really like, you know... Oh, the design doesn't match anymore. But the end screen does have a different design now. From the one I'm gonna debut soon, so that will probably need to be changed. But we'll get there when we get there, I guess. I will probably keep the song as well. I like my end screen song. And yes, I also made it, but whatever. Can't the girl be happy with something on her stream? I keep changing so much stuff. Sometimes it's okay for me to have something that I'm like okay with keeping. But I think it will be very exciting. I'm really excited for all the anniversary stuff. And hopefully my branding is just going to be more consistent in general. Since I do feel like my branding has been like really all over the place ever since I started. So, especially with like all the models I've got. I am still getting a clicker outfit for Halloween though, like that's not negotiable or anything. But hopefully not having like 5 different models with 5 different like vibes. will unify it a little bit more. And I'm really gonna do my best to like stick to... Well, no, I was just telling my mom for the first time the other day about the new model. I showed it to her and I explained it to her and I was like, yeah, I'm getting this new model and this is going to be my main model. I'm not gonna use like my other models because I want to be more consistent with it. But this is the model that I'm gonna be updating from now on. I'm not gonna be doing like anything, you know, anything with the old model, and I'm gonna stick to this model. And her immediate response was, yeah, that's not gonna last. She was like, you're not gonna actually do that. And I was like, okay, mom. That's not very nice. I'm doing my best. Is Puppet Lara gonna get a 3.0 upgrade? Well, you're gonna have to ask my mom that. Mom is in charge of the puppets, so... I guess we're gonna have to see if we can get mom to do it. Like... I'm afraid, Puppet Lara is out of my hands. I guess we do need a new Puppet Lara, huh? We need like a pink Puppet Lara. Stop giving me more work. Or maybe Puppet Lara, you know, I'm just saying, guys, Puppet Lara technically was a joke 3D model. But now we have a real 3D model that I spent a lot of money on. So maybe Puppet Lara doesn't really fit into the new branding either. If there's such a thing as a Y2K puppet, guys, is that something that, like... Is that something that can happen? Is there such a thing as a Y2K puppet? I have no idea that's something that, like, we can do. Like, genuinely. You can dye Puppet Lara? You want me to dip her into, like, pink dye? Do you actually want me to do that? That sounds kind of evil. What if, like, other parts of her get dyed and then it doesn't, like, work or something? She didn't even sugarcoat it? She's kind of like that. I mean, that is pretty much her personality, yes. I really do want to commit to the model. Like, she's gonna still get outfits and stuff, right? But she will... like, you know, it will all be done on that same base model so that there's less inconsistencies, okay? It's like, I think I have been committing pretty well to, like, my covers, for example. Like, I told myself, oh, I'm only gonna be doing, like, metal and rock covers because that's kind of what I want for my channel and that's what I enjoy doing, okay? You know how many times there's been a song that I'm like, ooh, I really wish I could cover this, but it's not metal. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it at karaoke at some point or something, right? I've been pretty consistent with that, so why can't you believe that I can't be consistent with the model? Hmm? Puppet Lara with really cool shoes. She doesn't even have any shoes because she doesn't have legs because she's a hand puppet. Mom is kind of getting really good at like making like this kind of toys. I think she can do an even better Puppet Lara. I mean, her like work on the Hollow Knight plushies that she's been making for my conventions, it has been exceptional. They look so professional. They honestly look sick. And people love them. The Hornet, dude, I'm so mad. People like, people don't know what they want at conventions, okay? I genuinely cannot predict what will sell at conventions. I think a part of that problem is also because, once again, I'm a very inconsistent person. And I've got quite a variety of like fandoms at this point. But like some conventions, it will be like, oh, this is the best seller. But then at the next, and then I restock it. And at the next convention, it doesn't sell at all. Like, I don't understand. I can't predict it anymore. There's like no way to predict what people actually want, so I just stock up on everything. Like, some stuff will not be doing well at all, and I'm like, this doesn't sell. This sucks. And then, like, 2 conventions later, it suddenly sells really well, and I'm like, what's going on? So, like, at the first convention where I brought the Hollow Knight plushies, I only had Hornet. So my mom made a bunch of Hornets, and people really liked them. They all went on Friday. Like, they all went on the first day, right? But a lot of people who came by were like, oh, I wish you had Hollow Knight, not just Hornet. And I was like, okay, I'll take a note of that. So I go home after the convention, I tell them, and I call my mom, and I'm like, hey mom, people have been asking for the other character from this game. And she's like, sure, I'll do it for next time. So she sends me another package with like a bunch of Hornets and a bunch of, I think she sent me like 6 Hornets and 6 Knights. And I was like, oh great, I've got both now. I sold out all the Hornets in one day again, and I only sold 1 Knight. And I'm like, what the hell? People were like, oh, we don't just want Hornet, we want the Knight. And then they don't buy him! It's the male VTubers discourse all over again. Nobody wants the man. He's holo stars, she's holo life. What can I say? Lara, I have allergies? Are you saying you're allergic to me? Unbelievable. Make much of some 90s anime, see what happens. You would like that, wouldn't you, Aaron? Wouldn't you enjoy that? Do the fluffy white girl from Silksong? Who is that? I haven't actually played Silksong. It's really funny. I'm like a really fake. I'm one of those fake artists in Artist Alley that everybody complains about, where they sell popular fandoms but they don't even know shit about. That's low-key me. People be like, oh my god, it's Hornet. And I'm like, yep. Please don't start a conversation with me about the game. I would not be able to engage in it. Her name is Lace. Lace. Silksong. What? I have never seen this character. I think this one would be hard for my mom to make into a plushie. The shape is not as simplistic. The shape language is not as simple. I just see the power of nostalgia. There's so much pollen, my car turns yellow in a few hours. Oh, you're allergic to pollen? Yeah, it do be spring now. I think that's like the worst time for people. Normal people will be like, oh, I love spring. And people with allergies are like, this is the worst time to be alive for me. But don't people take like medicine against allergies or something like that? I don't know. I'm not allergic to anything, so I don't really know how it works. Weird flex, but okay. I don't think she'd do nearly as well as Hornet, man. If the Knight doesn't do as well as Hornet, I don't think anybody else is capable of doing well. Okay, Victoria is done. I will get started on another VTuber. I think we can at least start another design. I don't know how far we can, if we can finish it. Maybe I will pick somebody more, a little bit more simple. Maybe let's do Pandora. I think her design is like fairly simple. Nah, man, it's an idol outfit. That's not how it works. They don't make them simple. I mean, it's alright. It's definitely not that complicated, but... in chibi form, it's gonna be a bit hard. Who else have I got on my list? Tomoya. Maybe Tomoya. I have never seen like her full body, I think, because I've only seen like streams and clips. What does Tomoe Carmine's like full outfit look like? Oh man, it might be over. It's a military outfit! It looks amazing! But why do they hate me? Why do VTubers fucking hate my ass? Oh my god. Do we have any VTubers here that have like a simple design that I can draw? Berry bug. Okay, maybe berry bug. Loki. Loki, maybe berry bug. Actually, this design does not seem too terrible to me to draw. I do like Tomoya a lot, but I think I will have to do her another day. Not today, because I just did a really complicated one. Let's do berry bug. Okay, but first I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Slots, intricate military outfit for Lara. I cannot believe this. Damn. Alexifa, you bet 100 and won 1,000 back? Some of you guys are just like built different, I think. Okay. I picked a bunch of the VTubers that I chose, by the way, like completely based on the fact that they are guests at like a VTuber event that I will be at in June. So I'm kind of like, okay, if they're invited, probably people in the UK are interested in them. That was kind of like my judgment for it, but I have included some of the ones you guys have been requesting as well. But yeah, this has been my big like factor for doing it. Slots, Lara's eternal suffering. Fine, yeah, gamble my suffering away and then I will be fine. You're doing me a favor, bitch. You think what do you think happens when you gamble money? You lose it. So when you gamble my suffering away, you lose my suffering. You're only doing me a fucking favor, you idiot. That's why you always gamble stuff you don't really need. That's kind of the strat, isn't it? Yeah, I won. Aaron won. So what does that mean for my eternal suffering? Exactly. Slots my own suffering. Alex, don't do it. Alex, I might have been wrong about the math. This is just my... Alex, I might have been... Okay, see, you actually lost. You actually lost. You're fine. Everybody else has it so good apart from me. People here are playing with my life. I can't believe it. I have a funny convention story. Since I did go to a convention, I tabled at a convention not last Sunday, but Sunday before, right? I don't remember anymore. Some Sunday recently, I was at a convention. Alex, don't delete the picture of me standing behind my stall yet. That you use for your clips. I think this is a good one. I really do think this is a good one. So these two. So, this guy was at my table, and a lot of people do start conversations with you about like fandoms that you sell. So you kind of have to be prepared for that. You kind of can't be a faker, to be honest, because a lot of people do genuinely start talking to you about it, and they're like, "Oh, you like this," and then they will be like talking to you about like the latest episode or something. So yeah, be careful. Be careful. Don't just sell shit you don't know anything about. You're gonna look like a poser. So this guy sees my amazing digital circus stuff, and he's like, "Oh, what did you think about like the latest episode?" And we started talking about the latest digital circus episode. And then this girl comes up to the table, and she's like, "Oh, what are you guys talking about?" And we're like, "Oh, the amazing digital circus." And then she joins our conversation about the amazing digital circus. And then it kind of like keeps going into like other stuff, and at some point I realize that I'm not really in the conversation anymore, and they're talking to each other at my table, and I'm kind of like, whatever. So I sit down and I start like talking to my friend who's tabling with me, but like at some point I look back at them, and they're like exchanging information, like they're giving each other their like numbers or Instagrams or something. And I'm like, what the hell? And then they fucking walked away from my table and didn't buy anything. And I was like, what the hell? And then my friend was like, how did you meet your partner? Oh, at the Lucinda Gray, Artist Alley table. I was literally sitting there like, I cannot believe this is happening to me, man. Fuck you. They found their soulmate. I swear to you, they must have spoken at my table for like a solid 10 minutes. Like, it kind of got to a point where I was wondering if I should tell them to, like, you know, step away from it and have a conversation somewhere else to not block it. But it was kind of like the end of the day. It wasn't a really busy time, so I didn't really care that much. But it was so fucking funny. Like, they spoke for a minute and then like exchanged information. They were like, "Oh, you go to this uni? I go to this uni. Oh, I study this. Oh, my friend studies that." And then like they were like full on like talking to each other. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not even part of this conversation anymore. Friendship is free at Lara's table. No, it's not. Pay the fuck up. If you meet somebody, people should start paying me money if they meet somebody through me, man, at this point. Like, like, what the fuck? Pay up. Nah, it's okay. The girl actually came back later and did buy something, so I forgive them. I guess I forgive them. It's okay. They owe you. I hope I'm invited to the wedding at least or something, you know? That would be nice. As like, as the person that made it happen, I think I deserve it. Guys, I'm not really drawing like a chibi here. I got too distracted and accidentally like I didn't really draw like a chibi character. Remember when I spoke about how they need to have unified proportions or the keychains all look like different scales? This is exactly what I was talking about. Unbelievable. And the person I want to thank was this Lucinda Gray. Thank you, Lucinda Gray, for making this happen. See? And they say you can't really meet people naturally anymore, you know? All I'm saying is clearly you just gotta start a conversation with someone at an artist alley table. It was so funny, man. Like, actually. No profit, even that's extra cruel. Nah, one of them came back. One of them came back and bought something, so it's okay. So many people will like full on have like a conversation with you though, and be like, oh my god, I love like everything at your table. Oh, I really like this like TV show or this game or whatever. Oh my god, I can't believe you have merch of it. And then they're gonna be like, anyways, and then they just walk away. And I'm like, don't talk to me. Don't play with my feelings. Have you unbagged? Did Lara spin? Yeah. Spin what? Guys, what does she want me to do? What does she mean by spin? She keeps saying that I should spin. What am I spinning? The Russian roulette? In the gun? Whatever, sure. I'll do it. Hirado is 29 years old today. He's being consistent. That is so interesting. I would think that sometimes maybe we could catch him on like saying a different age twice. A different age each time on the same stream because he doesn't remember what he told another mod. But he's being consistent with it, so maybe it's true. Maybe it's real. But Hirado, how can you tell? So like, you know how you like have a different age? Every time? How can you tell? How do you wake up and you're like, I am this old today? How do you know? Does it say somewhere? How do you find that out? Because it's not like you can magically know if you feel... I guess if you feel 29 or 40, you can kind of tell. But how do you know if you're 29 or 28? Nobody's asking the real questions. Everybody's always asking how old are you, Gerardo? But nobody's ever asking, but how is it happening? How does he know how old he is today? How I feel when I wake up? I feel young today. He checks his rings. What rings? Gotta count the rings. What is he, a tree? Gerardo, are you a tree? What the hell? Or like a turtle. Can't you like tell how old a turtle is by like the shell? Or something like that, by like a pattern on the shell or something like that? Is that how it is with Gerardo? Little bug legs. I'm not a peccantry, okay? Well, how do you know then? How do you know your exact age? Like, even if you feel young or old, how can you tell your exact age, though? Something here doesn't add up. I feel like there's something else to this mystery that we're not being told. Nobody but me bothers to investigate this. I found the perfect hack to gambling. Just bet all of Lara's stuff and you'll win? What the fuck? Why do you hate me? What did I ever... Is it because I timed you out? Well, I think you deserved it. I'm not sorry for what I did. I'm only sorry that you didn't get the message. And didn't learn anything from that experience. That's the only thing I'm sorry about. I'm just saying. This is why I don't gamble. This is why I shouldn't spend money on the Saja boys, I think. In Cookie Run Kingdom. Because it's like... Of course I'm not gonna actually win anything and I'm just gonna lose money. I never in my life actually won anything that's like luck-based. That never happens. I never won a lottery or anything like that. They just hate me. Nah, I don't hate you. That's what they all say. Age is a state of mind? I time travel and messes with my age? I think that's how it works. He checks the decay of his isotopes? What does that even mean? Age is, I guess age is kind of a state of mind. But also... No, it's not. some people would like that to be true. So that then they can be like grown-ass adults who still act like little kids. And then they're like, no, I'm still young. I'm still young. No, bro. You're 30. Time traveling to a time symbolic Rudolph won his triple crown. Oh, Minami, we lost you. I don't know how it happened. I don't know. I feel like there should have been signs and I missed them. If I could time travel, I would save Minami. It's like, you know those tragic movies where people like do some kind of time travel to like save somebody close to them? If I could time travel, I would do it to save Minami from whatever it is that's like going on in her life right now with the horses. That's like one of those things I would do. I would also tell myself not to go to university during COVID. That's like another thing I would do probably. Except from what? From the horses, man. From the horses. They're holding her hostage. Can you tell me tomorrow's lottery numbers, Gerardo? That is true, Gerardo. You need to be using your powers to benefit the community. And by the community, I mean this community specifically. The cult. That's the only community you should care about. I'm just saying. Cute! This is looking really cute. Copy paste the eye. I don't even care anymore. The only one who can judge me for copy pasting the eye is God. And I think if God disagreed with me doing this, he would have struck me by lightning or something by now. And as you can tell from the fact that I'm perfectly fine, God is okay with me doing this. It feels like it was ages ago. Dude, to me it really doesn't. I don't know why, but I feel like so many people like basically never not like recovered, but like got over it. and I'm like one of those people. I'm still kind of like, man, I can't believe that fucking happened. Like when you think about it, you're like, oh shit, it's been like 5 years basically since it happened. But like whenever I think about it, I'm like, it does not feel like it at all. Like it was such a strange experience. There's no evidence of Lara copy and pasting eyes. It's true. It's 100% true. There is no evidence. Okay. This... Technically, I can maybe do this faster because I drew like a front-facing pose, and therefore I can potentially symmetrical ruler it. Not all of it, but a big portion of it I think I can definitely symmetrical ruler. Maybe I can do this one fairly fast. We will see though. Do I win Jungle Pocket anytime soon? I would save myself years ago, but the horses make me happy. Oh, as long as they make you happy, I guess it's fine. That's me with the cookies. Lara, your chat behind you froze? Whatever. I don't know how to fix that, bro. I wouldn't know how to fix it. When that happens, I'm basically like, yeah, it's just gonna be like that now. It's in God's hands. Like, I wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't know. Did that work? I'm a fucking genius. Put problem solver on my resume. You should keep at it eventually. That is kind of how it works. I wish God copy pasted my eyes. I have 2 different contact prescriptions. I wish God used flip the canvas tool when he was making my face. Like, motherfucker did not flip the canvas when he was making my face. Can I be for real with you? I'm actually so upset. I do not have like a nice symmetrical face. It really bothers me. Sometimes I will like look at myself in the mirror and be like, why would he do that to me? I will be like, why would he do that? Why would anybody do this to a person? Why isn't my face symmetrical? Like, what the fuck? Your eyes have 2 colors? No, I mean, that's not what contact prescriptions are. The eyes have different levels of vision. Mine are the same. My contacts are also 2 different prescriptions. My left eye, I think, sees worse than my right one. Did my age distortion broke chat? Clearly, but I think it's fixed now, right? Is it working again? Yeah, I think it is. It's fine. But yeah, you ever like take a selfie and you're like, oh, this looks fine while you're looking in the camera? But then the camera, but then it like flips because obviously the selfie is flipped. So it flips to like actually be how it actually looks like, not mirrored. And you're like, oh. That happens to me all the time. Like, why didn't God use the flip the canvas tool or the symmetrical ruler? Didn't God have a symmetrical ruler when making me? Didn't have Clip Studio Paint yet back then, I guess. Clip Studio Paint didn't come out in 2001 yet. It's very frustrating. There's gonna be so many like newborn beautiful people now because we got fancy tools that didn't exist back in the day. It's just simply unfair. Yes, maybe I am like anime. I would like God if she could make my metabolism properly work. Loki, you're so real for that. It's so fucking funny, guys. I was complaining to like my coworker, and I was like, oh, I can't really like seem to like I've been applying for like more jobs so that I could get something with more hours, but like nobody's like writing me back or anything. And she dead as like completely seriously, she was like, have you tried praying? And I was like, you know what? No, I haven't tried that. Should I? Like, I was at that point, I was so desperate. I was like, should I? And she was like, yeah, you should. And she was like, you should challenge God. And I was like, you know what? What the hell? I'll do it, man. I haven't done it yet, to be honest, but maybe. Maybe eventually I'll get to it, and then she will be like, I told you so. If it works, then I would be crazy, honestly. Low-key. I will have like so much apologizing to do for my entire branding. I think I'm gonna have a lot of like rebranding to do. I think the job market is making me believe in God potentially. Challenge God is hardcore. He was like, you should challenge God. Okay. Alex, don't tell Minimi you also have horse ears. How do you know this about him? How do you know he has horse ears? You guys are scaring me. Do you guys have some kind of like secret conversations between yourselves, like off stream or something? You guys seem to like really know a lot about each other sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Not that I mind, but I'm just kind of curious about it, I guess. Man, thank God for this. Like, when you really think about it, when you use the symmetrical ruler, you only do half the work. Because the other half just gets done for you. Like, technically your work is halved. And that's why I don't do front-facing VTuber models, because I like to live life on hard mode, clearly. So great. I guess I didn't really have my work regarding arms, because this character has 4 arms though. So I still had to draw the equal amount, the exact same amount of arms that I usually would. A bit sad. But everything else, halved. Not me though, I know very little of what you say on stream. I think you don't even know what I say on stream because you just straight up don't listen to me. Because you're too busy typing a movie recommendation. Let's be honest, Aaron. You're not exactly a good listener. You'll just like make stuff up about me sometimes as well. Sometimes you will be like, oh Lara, haven't you said like this? And I'm like, no, I've literally never said that. And then you'll be like, oh, sorry, that must have been like another VTuber. Like, you know, I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm always coming after Aaron. But I don't know. I think he kind of deserves it most of the time. Lara, you're not puppeteering your face enough? Sorry. Sorry, I'm a terrible VTuber. I'm not puppeteering my face enough. Maybe because my tablet is like covering up my camera, but whatever. Stop. I don't want to talk about the VTuber puppeteering discourse again. This is too much for me. Y'all really don't know what's depression until you buy 9 Uma Musume figures at the con? 9?! You bought 9? 9 figures? They were like price figures. Right, like they weren't expensive. Right. You only sent me pictures of like 4. What the hell? You okay, Minami? Minami is like ice soup. Dude, you know what guys? Ice soup is like not affordable anymore. The economy is so bad, they're making ice soup unaffordable. I'm not even lying right now. The other day I was paying for coffee for me and my friend. And my friend wanted an iced coffee and I had a hot coffee. Well, I had like a matcha. And then I went to pay the bill and I was checking the bill to make sure everything was correct. And their coffee, next to it said plus 50p extra, 50 cents extra for iced. And I was like, what the fuck, man? They're overcharging you for the ice soup now. They're literally saying you have to pay more for ice to drink. Has that like always been a thing? Have I just like never really noticed it? I don't know. But like I was actually shocked. I was like, they really charge extra to have the drink iced? Like what the fuck? Can't afford the ice anymore. Like it's so crazy to me. My immediate assumption is that they're like 120. I sent you the whole collection. Okay, but I thought that was like your overall collection that you have been, you know, like gathering over time. I didn't know that you bought all of those in one day. Because you sent me a picture of like 4 like bags or something like that, for like 4 boxes, and I was like, okay, she bought 4. You bought 9 in one day? That's crazy. Or do you want to see a picture of all the Umas on my table? Sure. I can't say that I know any of their names. It's probably ice from the Arctic. Expensive ice. It's like how they're like, oh, it's like the purest, cleanest ice ever. Don't you get it? It's like, it's better than normal ice. That's why you should pay more for it. Next time, bring your own ice and charge 5p. Actually, don't a lot of like coffee shops make your order cheaper if you bring your own cup or something? I've seen people bring their own cups. I never do that. I don't own like a coffee cup. Like one of those like Firma cups. I don't have that. I'm not fancy like that, but I do see it a lot. So maybe if I brought my own ice, they low-key wouldn't have an excuse. I bring like a bag of ice, or like one of those like cooler containers so that it stays not melted. I bring it and I'm like, I brought my own ice. That's gonna be like, you have to be a really cheap person to do that, you know? It's like most like people who are like would do anything to save money. I feel like that's gotta go like on a really extreme scale of that, because like what do you mean you brought your own ice to save 50p? Man, you know, I think I don't have like the money saver mindset. It's kind of crazy. I really don't have that, because I feel like sometimes I'm kind of like, I don't know, like to give you an example, one time I was buying filters. So I just recently got a water filter, right? And I've never bought filters before. So the filter that it came with ended, so I had to go buy new water filters. So I go into the hardware store where I got the water filter, and I come up to the shelf and I see like water filters under the same brand. So I'm like, okay, these are the water filters for my water filter. So I get them, and I go to the register, and the guy scans them, and he looks kind of like concerned, and he's like, you can get like the ones from the same brand, but they're like way cheaper. Like these are like the fancy ones. You don't want these. So he didn't even like say it like as a, oh, do you want to get the cheaper ones? He was like, go get them. He sent me back. He was like, go get the cheaper ones now. And I was like, okay. So I do the walk of shame. I walk back to the shelf. I grab like another ones from like the same brand, like that are next to it or something. And I come up to him and he scans it, and it's £3 cheaper. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, but it's not. I don't know. I told it to my mom, and she was like, no, Lara, you're acting kind of like weird. £3 is good. And I'm like, I guess, but like, it's just that I don't have a sense of how much water filters should cost, because I've never bought them before in my life. So whatever price I saw there seemed fair to me. Like, I was like, okay, I guess they cost this much. But this guy was like, no, you need to get this other one. And it was like £3 cheaper. And I was kind of like, I mean, if it was £5 cheaper, then I would have been like, hell yeah. But I don't know why, but £3 doesn't sound that crazy to me. But like an even funnier thing that happened to me once was that I was buying something at Superdrug, which is like a health, like pharmacy, you know, they have like soaps, they have like basically like, you know, that kind of stuff, like cosmetics, all of that kind of stuff. And I was buying something there. I think I was buying like makeup wipes there or something. Yeah, I was buying makeup wipes, and I grabbed 2 packs of the same makeup wipes so that I could have extra, right? And I go to the cashier, and he looks at them, and then he screams at another employee. Like, he shouts across the room, and he's like, hey, can you get me the 2-pack of these? And at that point, my social anxiety was already through the roof, and I was like, oh my god, he's making this other person get something for me. So the guy brings like the exact same makeup wipes, but like as a 2-pack, like they're combined together. And he looks at me and he goes, these are 20 pence cheaper. And I'm like, literally, I don't give a fuck. I don't know, man. I don't have the mindset that makes you the richest person on earth. Like, some of the richest people on earth are like so fucking greedy, and they do like the craziest like penny pinching ever, and they will be like, oh, I don't wanna pay taxes, even though I will still be a billionaire even after I pay them. And I'm out here like, who cares about like a £3 difference? Like, clearly I don't have what it takes to be a billionaire, man. I don't care about like the small, like, okay, £3 I will accept, but this is 20p cheaper was crazy to me. Like, sir, you really made another worker like go get this? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know why they care so much as well. I feel like if I was a worker at one of those shops, I would not give a fuck if people like save money or not. I don't know, I would be like, whatever. I hope they spend more money than they should. I would just be evil like that. They're looking out for your wallet. That £3 and 20 pence can go to getting a burger. I don't know about that, man. Go on, it's interesting. Saving money is good. It is good, but I don't know. Maybe I think I'm also like too social anxiety. So like situations like that stress me the fuck out. So like especially when like the worker like starts talking to me at something like unrelated or something like that, it stresses me out, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine, you know, I don't mind paying the £3 in exchange of you not talking to me. I don't want to talk. Can I pay £3 extra for the clerk at the store never talking to me? Social anxiety be like. Oh my god. You know who has like the most annoying employees though? Fucking Sephora. I don't know how many people here have ever been to a Sephora because once again my audience is like mostly men, but maybe you've been to a Sephora with like your sisters or girlfriends, right? If you've ever been to a Sephora, the employees there are like actually crazy. I think they probably earn some kind of commission because I don't believe that like they're doing it for the love of the game. But like they will come up to you like, because Sephoras are quite big as well, right? You will be walking through the Sephora, and at every aisle you will stop to look at something. A different employee will come up to you and be like, can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? It drives me insane. I cannot fucking go to Sephora. Okay, Sephora is social anxiety final boss. What is wrong with those people, man? And I've been to a Sephora, but they don't look at you if you don't wear makeup. That's literally not true. I used to not wear makeup like at all, and I had people constantly come up to me at a Sephora. The only time Sephora employees left me the fuck alone, and I'm being so serious right now, which I think is very telling about our society, by the way. The only time Sephora employees were scared to approach us is when we went there in high school and we took our male friend with us who was really confident with his own masculinity, and he was like, do you guys want to put makeup on me? And we were like, hell yeah. And we were putting makeup on our male friend with like the testers in Sephora, and the Sephora employees did not want to talk to us. Like, in fact, the male friend, because he was also like super, like he's a really like social person, he kept like trying to talk to the employees. He would be like, hey, what like eyeshadow do you recommend for me? And they would fucking look at him like freaked the fuck out. They would literally look at him and then they would just like back off. That was good. That was actually pretty good. That was like the only time Sephora employees like left us the fuck alone. Like last time I went to Sephora, literally, okay, they have like new strategies there now, okay? I was looking at a stand and I thought that I wasn't being watched by a Sephora employee, but apparently you're always being watched by a Sephora employee. So I was just like looking at a stand and I saw like a lipstick or something and I wanted to check the tester on like, you know, as like a swatch on my hand. And I take off the cap on the lipstick and there is no brush. And I was like, oh, I guess maybe it's broken, because Sephora's do get pretty busy and people kind of fuck up the testers all the time. So I was like, oh, well, I guess it's broken. And then the Sephora employee appears behind me and goes, oh, you want a brush for that? Here, I got one. And she hands me a brush. And I was like, oh no, I'm good, thank you. And I just like walk away and I was like, oh my god, they're holding the brushes hostage now, so that you talk to the damn Sephora employees. It's actually kind of scary, dude. They got like a new strat. They're like, you need to get a brush from us now. You need to talk to us. If you want to try this lipstick. I genuinely don't know if this shit works. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I have firsthand witnessed my mom not want something anymore. Because a Sephora employee like annoyed her. Because we were going to Sephora. And she was like on a mission. She saw something on their website. But she wanted to like try a swatch of it in real life. So she literally had it on her phone. And she found like the stand where it was. And she started looking at it. And the Sephora employee comes up to us and starts like trying to like sell it to my mom. Even though she literally already wants it. And I saw my mom's like whole attitude change. Like my mom was suddenly like became like kind of like very like unresponsive and strange because I think she also just like wanted to look at the thing herself and like not be bothered. And at some point she was like, oh, I don't want it. And then she just walked away. And at that point I was like, first of all, she's literally me. First of all, this woman is literally me. Second of all, I can't believe the Sephora employee just like annoyed my mom like into not wanting to buy something that she literally came in to buy. Like, it's so fucking funny. I don't know, because Sephora keeps getting robbed. Oh, absolutely. People go crazy at Sephora's. People steal the testers. I think some Sephora's in some places just like straight up don't offer testers anymore because people keep stealing the testers. Some people just like shamelessly, like I've literally like heard of people who will go to Sephora early in the morning and do their makeup there before work with the testers. Like, I'm not even kidding. Some people actually do like their regular everyday makeup at a Sephora for free. Like, it's actually like people have no shame. People genuinely have no shame whatsoever. It is actually really funny. Reminds me, I've recently seen perfume shops where those paper thingies to test the scents are only carried by employees too. That would actually emotionally destroy me because I fucking love smelling perfumes. Like, what the hell? Oh, honestly, just spray it straight on yourself, whatever. And just walk out of there. I bought skincare at Sephora and it ruined my skin. Well... I don't think they're exactly known for skincare. I think they're more known for makeup. But you were probably allergic to some ingredient in it, so don't buy anything with it. Yeah, I like Sephora's like some of their like own branded makeup is like more affordable and it's pretty nice. I really like their mascara. I use their like branded mascara all the time. I'm really sad though, there is no Sephora in the UK. They don't do Sephora's here because apparently they're owned by the same people as Boots, which is like another, like a pharmacy brand here. But like Sephora, and like they don't want to compete with themselves. But Sephora is literally better than Boots, which really pisses me off. Like, I never go to Boots. It's not the same. So whenever I'm in Spain visiting my parents, I'm like, I gotta go to a Sephora. I gotta go to a Sephora right now. While I'm here. This is really important to me in my research. As a Bath and Body Works addict, I hate when they have the paper testers. Like, what the fuck? Give it to me. But paper testers for what? Like for perfumes? Yeah, do they do that at Bath and Body Works? Yeah, I don't know, man. They used to just have them lying around. These days you gotta like hunt for them. We're in a recession, what can I say? If the time they spend detouring to a Sephora to do their makeup daily, is that worth the time they spend? How much is their time worth? I don't know, man. I guess if you don't have a job where you gotta be at like really early. Maybe if there's like a Sephora, like you gotta understand what I'm talking about, like European people. So maybe there is just like a Sephora like in a city center near your job or something. I can kind of see that. I really don't think that would take that much longer than just like doing your makeup at home. Also, like, it's kind of, man, some women are fucking hardcore, can I just say that? Like, I am on a train in the morning pretty regularly when I go to work, and there's always a woman doing her full makeup on the train. And I'm talking like, she's not just like putting on some, you know, lip gloss. She's like applying primer, foundation, concealer, eyeshadow, blush, contour, whatever. Like, she's doing all of it, like with a little tiny ass mirror in her like blush palette or something. And she's doing like her eyelashes while the train is like violently shaking. And I'm like, I don't know, just wake up. Just wake up like half an hour earlier. I don't know. Have you seen them driving and putting on makeup? No, I have not seen that. I don't want to. I think the time I see that in person is the time they hit me with their car. So it's probably for the best, but I have never witnessed it. Like, what the hell, man? They do that? People just be doing anything these days. Your mom does that? How many people has she killed? You can be honest. In Minecraft. My mom humbled a snooty perfume saleswoman with her expensive taste. It's also like, yeah, there is like definitely like a genre of retail employee that work at more expensive stores, but for some reason think that they're like better than an average like retail employee. And like for some reason they think that like they're working this like high-end job, and I'm like, you're literally just like, some like expensive brands are actually crazy. Like, they were like, the shit that Hermes is doing is honestly like, I mean, I appreciate the stuff Hermes is doing because I think it is like low-key psychological torture on rich people, so like I kind of appreciate it. But I just think, but I just like as a business practice though, I'm kind of like, what the hell is their problem? I don't know, so many of them are like so fucking crazy. They're like, oh, you can't come into our store, you look broke. Or like sometimes like the employees will like not attend to you if they don't think that you look like somebody who would like spend money at their store and stuff like that. It's actually kind of crazy. Or like some stores don't even let you browse the store. Like some of them more expensive brands don't even actually let you browse the store without an assistant next to you the whole time, which I think is also fucking annoying, man. Like, whatever happened to just looking at stuff and not buying? I have seen someone doing their makeup routine while driving or at a red light. How do you... Okay, at a red light, you shouldn't do it, but I kind of understand. How on earth do you do it while you're driving? Like, how do you... How... I can't even imagine that. I actually can't. I know I don't drive a car, but I don't think that really matters in this context. How on earth are you doing your makeup while driving? I can't even do my eyeliner properly while I'm just standing normally and on like a flat ground that doesn't shake it anyway. And some of you people would be doing it while driving? What the hell do you mean by that? One hand and one eye on the road? No. And the other one, no, that's not. But your eyes like can look in different directions or something? Is it like normal in America? I'm concerned. Now I'm scared. Now I'm actually so scared. I also seen them driving and putting makeup. This has got to be like an American thing. That's terrifying. What the hell? That's fucking scary, dude. What? I can do it in the passenger seat, but while driving is crazy. Like, what the hell? Driving? Hi, Nellis, how are you? That's so crazy. I'm sitting here trying to picture it in my head, and I'm not managing to. Like, I thought people that do their makeup on the metro are hardcore, but this is like a whole other level, dude. Like, what do you mean? Literally, what do you mean? Puerto Rican girls have mastered driving and putting on makeup. I wish they haven't. I wish they fucking haven't, man. What do you mean? I'm good, just game to peek at the merch. Yeah, I'm doing Berry Bag right now, but I finished Victoria earlier. So yeah, I got that done now. I have so many VTubers to do, man. It's not even funny. It just hit me, like, literally, like an hour ago that Hololive ID exists, and I was like, oh shit. I thought I was done with all the Hololive, like, English speakers. But actually, Hololive ID are pretty popular among, like, EN fans, right? Because they speak English. So now I'm like, ah, shit. I don't even know which Hololive, like, JP members to do. Like, I feel like some of the bigger ones, like Marine and Picard, are probably worth doing. But it's kind of hard for me to tell which ones would be, like, popular among, like, English speakers. I guess Suisei would be good. I think a lot of EN fans really like Suisei. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Especially Ollie. I love Ollie, man. She's my queen. Fucking love her. Hololive ID, VTuber identification? No. That's not what it is. She looks so good, your color remains elite. Thank you. It low-key took like all of my life force away because the design was so detailed. But yeah. And it's gonna be like this big in reality, but that's okay. Yeah, I hope I can get... I don't know, man. I have like some plans for other merch. I want to do like maybe like some smaller plashy keychains as well, because the manufacturer seems to make them. They're not gonna be very complex. They're gonna be like very, very simple. But I'm gonna attempt to draw some soon-ish. Then I'm gonna order a couple to see how they look. And if they look good, then I will, like, you know, order more of them. I don't know, it's a bit difficult. I really want to say that I want to make more variety of merch. But what am I supposed to do if people only buy keychains? It's like, it's so funny because people always complain as well. There was like this big wave of people complaining about like Artist Alley on Twitter recently. And everybody was like, oh, it's always just like keychains, it's always keychains. And I'm like, yeah, but literally nobody buys anything else. Like, can I be for real? I have like notebooks, I have stickers, I have pins, I have like phone straps as well, but like people just buy them big acrylic keychains. Like, they don't buy anything else, man. People fucking love their keychains. I don't know what to tell you. Hairdressers are so cool. Hairdressers are so hard to draw. They are cool, but they're so hard to draw. Is my favorite VTuber going to be drawn? Who's your favorite VTuber? You have to. You can't just leave it ambiguous like that. I can't answer a question like that. So maybe I can probably just lie to you and be like, yes. Notebooks need more love. I love getting notebooks. My notebooks are kind of like, it depends on the convention. I know like everything basically seems to depend on the convention. But my notebooks are also the notebook design that I have. They're like heavily nostalgia focused. So I have like Cardcaptor Sakura Chobits and Sailor Moon notebook designs at the moment. I had the Duckfin ones, but they sold. Like, I had a couple left over from my merch drop, but they sold out. So I'm thinking of like doing some VTuber notebook design, like maybe something funny. I don't know, maybe something like a GG themed notebook that just says something like Yaoi Note, like Death Note. I think that'd be pretty funny. Don't steal my ideas, by the way. Puppet Lara? Part of me was really hoping that you were gonna be nice to me and be like, you are my favorite VTuber, Lara, but I should have seen this coming. Like, I think I kind of set myself up for this. That would sell so well at the Expo. I think so too. I think so too. And Juji is like really popular. Juji always sells like as a keychain, to be honest. So I think it would be worth it. But I don't know. At the moment, I'm like on the acrylic keychains grind. But I will also do my best to make other things. But also no promises. Acrylic keychains, the only downside to them is that they're so heavy. Like, they're actually so heavy, man. It sucks. They're like impossible to carry, and I'm weak. I'm hoping that the suitcase won't be as heavy because, I will not bring all of my stuff. I will only bring the VTuber related stuff. So hopefully it's not gonna be as heavy. Like, I really don't think there's a point in bringing like my Vocaloid merch and stuff like that. Even if I end up selling a couple, it's probably not gonna sell as much as like the VTuber stuff does. But still. You have a money stream from Puerto Rico if you make the Uma charms just for one person? Yeah, but then only one person. I wonder who is going to buy them. And then what? I could put some for like my ACG goods because I don't actually have to spend money up front on making them. So it's not impossible, I guess. I don't know. I'm sorry, my priority is the VTuber conventions now. Buy them again. You're gonna just buy like multiple ones. You're gonna make one of those Ita bags that just has like the same button repeated over and over again. The return of the heavy AF suitcase. It's actually so funny because a friend of mine was helping me out at a convention on Sunday, and they've never like done a convention with me before, and they were like they were helping me with a suitcase, and they were like, "You went to Germany with this?" And I was like, "Yep." "And where did your clothes go?" And I was like, "In the same suitcase." They were like, you went to Germany with this? And like you had like all your personal belongings in that too?" And I was like, "Yep." That's why I try to do local conventions more, man. Like, it's actually impossible. It's so heavy. I have a new strat though. I have a new strat. I put all the keychains into a backpack. And then I carried the backpack on my back, and the suitcase has all of my display stuff. So it's got like the cubes, the shelves that I put together for like stickers and stuff like that. So like the suitcase ends up having like everything to build my display with. But like all the products, like the buttons as well, like the pins and the keychains, I just stuff them into my really big backpack that I have. And then it kind of distributes the weight. It actually really helps. It really helps with the weight distribution. But I think the suitcase is still really heavy just because like all the display stuff is really heavy. In general, like the cubes are really heavy and stuff. And I've been bringing more of them now because I have more stuff on display. So just basically in short, the display just keeps getting heavier too. Which is really funny. Maybe we'll do almost anything for an Uma charm. I think you can remove that almost, bestie, like... I don't think there's need for that. I think she will do anything for an Uma charm. I'm gonna put a Simboli Rudolph charm app on my online store, and I'm gonna price it at $100 just to see if Minami buys it. And then the next day it's gonna be like, "Congrats, you made a sale." And it's just Minami buying the Uma charm for $100. This is how predatory tactics work, by the way. This is how they prey on consumers. On desperate consumers. This is exactly how it is. I think Lara model of Miney is my favorite. Lara, actually same though. I actually really love her. I'm gonna miss her so much. When the 3.0 debuts in May, I'm gonna miss the Furio Tigre Lara the most. She's kind of my goat, man. I'm gonna miss her every day. I would like to get like a similar outfit for Lara 3.0 eventually. Like hopefully I can have an outfit that kind of has a similar vibe, like a Furio Tigre wife outfit, but make it a bit more Y2K, I guess. I'm hoping that eventually I will have something like that as well for her, but at the moment, yes, we are saying goodbye to the Tigre Lara, sadly. She's so fun, man, I love her. And her duck squeaks now, too. I was just about to suggest you price it for that much. I love how we're just like thinking of elaborate ways to rob Minami. Apparently, we're like, how can we squeeze as much money as possible from this person of an Uma Musume addiction? How can we make that happen? We need to put together our greatest minds to make it happen. Crazy stuff. Okay, you know what, guys? I think because this design wasn't that detailed, it's only 11 PM. We can absolutely shade it, and then we are going to bed. For real. Yay, 2 designs in 1 stream. Look at me go. And I didn't have them sketched beforehand. That's kind of huge. I did them from scratch. Not too bad. Yeah. No Saturday stream this week, by the way, guys. I know I didn't really boss the schedule, but I had no idea. I didn't know what I was doing, okay? But yeah, no Saturday stream this week. But I will try and finish Mass Effect. We're gonna do like a Mass Effect endurance this week. I am hoping to get to that indie game I was given for free. Hopefully next week. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I have too many games that I want to play. I'm actually really happy. Well, I was a bit sad that Resident Evil 9 ended. I was kind of like, oh man, I can't believe I'm done. I didn't expect that I would be done with it. That stream. So I was kind of like, oh man, I can't believe it's over. But also, I was kind of like, oh, thank God it's over. Now I can play another game. Like, I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I was also like, oh, okay, now I can start scheduling, like, new games. And then I got paralysis and I couldn't decide what I wanted to schedule, but it's okay. I'm kind of busy this week anyway, so it's probably for the best if I take it easy. Got some commissions to work on and stuff as well. Secretly sends Minami $75 for a $100 charm. So Minami has to pay, like, a little bit herself anyway. You're like, I will pay for it, but not all of it. I will partially pay for it. Fair enough. You know what? Maybe don't give her everything handed to her. I agree. 35? No, that's not right. Speedrun Resident Evil? I didn't speedrun it. I don't think I speedrun it. I think it went on a normal pace. Lara did the math right. Well, I didn't do the math, but I know it wasn't 35. I think it's like 25. Or something. I don't know, man. You know what I noticed? I used to think that I'm really bad at mental math, but I actually think I'm only bad at mental math under pressure. Like, if I'm doing it in front of somebody, I get, like, stressed out because I think that if I make a mistake, they'll shoot me or something. But, like, sometimes I will be just, like, in my own room and I need to calculate something. And I'm, like, by myself and I'm like, oh, how much would this be? Or, like, oh, what's this plus this or what's this minus this? And I actually come up with, like, the correct answer pretty damn easily. And I'm like, oh, I can count? I think I am just really bad at, like, doing it. Then I'm, like, doing it with somebody else. I'm too scared of making a mistake, and that, like, stresses me out, and then I end up making a mistake. Or something. Close enough, you're right. What's 6 times 8? Go. Um, 48? I don't actually know. I think it's 48. Stop, the pressure is killing me. You cannot do this to me. I'm bad at math. You're gonna be like, wrong. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, and a VTuber to do any kind of math. It's just kind of the truth. I think we should all live by that rule, and then the world is gonna be a lot more peaceful. And this is a really cute charm, I think. She is kind of default posing, but I don't know. She has so many arms, but I was like, I don't even want to risk posing this character today. It's too much work. 6 times 8 is 48. It flows when you say it in a sing-song tone. I wish they were all like that, then maybe math would be so much easier. Like, why can't all math just, like, rhyme? You know? You know what I'm saying? There are so many K-pop demon hunters in Cookie Run Kingdom right now. Dude, they actually, like, went all out. There's, like, 5 minigames, and they all fucking suck. One of them is literally just a worse version of Vampire Survivors, and that is so funny to me. I mean, Cookie Run Kingdom events, like mini-games, are usually just like our games. Like stolen our games, but with worse, much worse game feel. Like way worse game feel. And, yeah, like literally. But for some reason, this one, I feel like this really bad version of, Vampire Survivors has gotta be like one of the worst they've ever done. I'm not even gonna lie. First of all, it takes so long. And like, I don't know, maybe once I level it up, it will feel better. But I was like, this is literally like the worst thing I've played in Cookie Run Kingdom to earn points to roll a gacha yet, I think. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Hi, Simple Fox. Mass bomb, don't mass bomb them. What did they do to you? Literally, what did they fucking do to you? Those Dax didn't do anything. What is your problem? Why would you do this to them? But yeah. I'm really mad because I think they're paywalling the Saja boys. I'm gonna investigate more. I'm gonna see if I can get more of their like rolling currency, but like it seems like the gacha where they like to get them is like kind of insane, and they're like, oh, roll like 50 times and you're guaranteed a Saja boy, but there's like 5 of them, so I'm like, oh my god. And they give you so little of the currency, so I'm genuinely like, I think they're trying to make me wail for the Saja boys. And as I said earlier, I might do it. I will do it if there's 24 hours left until the end of the event and I still haven't gotten all of them. I'll wail on them. But I'm not wailing on them until I absolutely have to. I really want the Saja boys, so I'm willing to make a sacrifice against all of my... But maybe that's how it starts. I've never spent money on a gacha game before. Maybe that's how it starts. Maybe it's kind of like a gateway drug or something. Once you do it once and you see how easy it is, you can't stop. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I should just take the L and live with the fact that I will never own the Saja boys on Cookie Run Kingdom. But I don't know, can I really forgive myself for that? I'm not so sure. That's exactly how it works. But I want the Saja boys! I'm gonna grind. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna grind and I'm gonna see if I can pull them, but knowing my luck, I don't know. I kind of looked around the events and barely any of the events actually give you the currency needed to pull for them, and their gacha is like really weird. It's not like the normal gacha. So I'm like, Are they messing with me? I want the Saja boys! I need them! They're so cute! I love them! Literally nobody, as I was saying earlier, nobody gives a fuck about the Saja boys. Literally just me. I don't know why they're pretending like they need to be paywalled. Have you seen the McDonald's K-pop Demon Hunters collab? Like literally, the Saja boys got just like a breakfast meal. Like it's not even like a new meal. They didn't even make anything new for them like how they did for the girlies. So like clearly they know that like nobody cares. So why is Cookie Run Kingdom pretending like people do care? I don't get it, man. I think most of my bitterness in life comes from the fact that I can't afford something. It's kind of crazy. I notice that whenever I'm like being a hater, 90% of the time it's because I can't pay for something. Like whenever, like I feel like if I had the money, I would have just wailed on the Saja boys and then I would have just been like, whatever, who cares? But I'm out here like full on analyzing why they would do that and trying to understand the popularity of Saja boys because I don't have the money to pool for them. I want Jungle Pocket, but she won't come. Jungle Pocket is the name of the fucking horse? I thought that was like a competition or something. Jungle Pocket. Uma Musume. Why are they naming their horses like this? I hate to say it, but like whenever I see their like normal outfits when I don't like the school uniform, they always look fucking awful. Who's in charge of the damn outfits in this game? This is not okay. Whenever I see the Uma Musume not in the school uniform, I'm like, what are you wearing, girl? What the hell are you wearing? Okay, that's kind of scary with the outline. What is she wearing? What is that, leopard print? What is this? Why is there a fluffy half skirt coming from under her skirt? She got the damn Gumi outfit on, holy shit! Hold up. She's literally Gumi. That's her racing outfit? She runs in this? She's on the track in this? That's her tail. That is not her tail. That leopard print thing is not her tail. Okay, I'm not stupid. I see the tail over there. The thing on the right, that's not a fucking tail. The fluffy... This is not a tail. The fluffy leopard print thing coming from under her skirt, that is not her fucking tail. What's up with the socks and the shoes? She's... Girl, you don't need her, okay? You don't really need her. Don't worry about it, okay? Search Major Orion casual outfit. Major Orion casual. There's a horse called Orion. We need Northern Lion to get the damn Major Orion. Okay, that's the horse with the fucked up hair, so I'm already like upset at her. Oh my goodness. I'm getting several outfits on the Google search, and none of them look good. Like, man, who's doing this to them? Who's fucking doing this to them? Like, leave them alone. Leave the horse girls alone. Like, what the hell? Sorry, I shouldn't be getting distracted. I need to be finishing my keychain design. Like, the idol outfits are okay. I mean, they're just idol outfits. Like, you know, it's kind of whatever. Like, it's just typical idol outfit design. The school uniforms are alright. I think they're cute. But whenever I see them wearing something that's not like their idol outfit, or the school uniform, every time I see it, I'm like, girl, what are you wearing? Every time I see them, I'm like, oh my god, you need to get it together. Or I don't know, whoever is in charge of the fashion department at the horse game, I don't know. They need to get it together. Why are they dressing them like that? Isn't like the cuteness of the horse girls a huge sell? So why would they dress them so badly? That makes me not want the horse. I don't know, maybe I'm just not horse built like that. Maybe I just don't get it. Okay. I'm almost done with this drawing. I'm like getting so tired, to be honest. I need my sleep. I have a lot to do tomorrow. Wow. Come on. I was gonna say something, but I got distracted by the damn horses, and I was like completely gone. What were we talking about? I was talking about Cookie Run Kingdom. I guess it's not that important. I was literally talking about Cookie Run Kingdom until I got interrupted with thoughts about the horses. So I guess I don't think it really actually was that important of a conversation, or like any more important than like the horses. So it's probably fine, to be honest. I was just complaining about how I'm never gonna get the Saja boys and I'm gonna be sad. I need the Saja boy cookies. They're probably like useless in the game too. Like they're probably not meta at all because the special cookies from the events are like never actually meta. To not ruin the game for people. It would be really funny if they were meta though, I think. The Narita Taishin one-leg ripped jeans outfit goes crazy, actually. I'm scared. I'm so fucking scared. Narita Taishin. I'm scared. Oh, that's not the horse you told me looks like me. Her outfit is fucked up. I hate the, like, VTuber and like just general animist outfit design where they do the jeans or like the trousers where it's like one leg is a short and then one leg is a full leg. That annoys me so much. Like I don't get the appeal of that like at all. I don't think it looks good. I don't understand, like the logistics of wearing that must be like crazy too. I don't get it when they have like one trouser when the other one is short. Did they run out of materials when making it? Nah, this outfit is fucked up, man. She looks... Everything about this outfit angers me. Everything about this just makes me upset. Like... You can't, in this, like, angle, you can't even see the short of the other leg. So it genuinely looks like she's wearing one jean. She's wearing one jean. Her shoes are different. She's wearing mismatched fucking shoes. Oh my god, did she get dressed in the dark? Like, actually. This is so ridiculous. This is the kind of outfits I was designing for my characters when I was 10 years old. This is upsetting me. This is like, the more I look at it, the more details I notice. Like, why does she have that shirt wrapped around her belt like that? Like, she's already wearing another jacket. The weird, like, brush thingies hanging from the jacket? Like, what is this? What, everything is a different color? She doesn't have, like, a unified color scheme? I don't understand. I don't understand. What is this? What went wrong? I don't get it, man. This is making me so upset. Like, actually. I love the turn of events in this chatting stream. This is an art stream! We're drawing today! Look at this! Don't you see it? This is literally a fucking art stream. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh no, wrong tool. Where is the object tool? I'm trying to find the layer this is on. No, stop selecting. Sorry. Oh my god. I'm almost done with this drawing. That says hi. Stop showing me to your parents! Stop! This is messed up. I'm not family friendly. Somebody in the beginning of the stream was like, I'm gonna unsubscribe because you said a swear word. Okay? This is clearly, this is the reason why I'm not famous yet. I say too many swear words. And I stand by it. Oh my god, where's the brush? This keychain needs half a G and you take that back. You fucking take that back. I love the flannel while she's already wearing a different jacket. Exactly! Why is she doing that? She sounds like she's denying liking Naruto Taishin. You would like that, wouldn't you? No, man. I don't even know which like Uma Musume I like genuinely like the design of. I guess I haven't really looked into them too much. Like, I kind of see them around, but I don't really play the game, so I can't say that there is one that I'm like, yes, this is like my favorite Uma Musume design. I don't know. And like half of them have like very similar brown hair, so I'm kind of like, I don't even know which one is which. I think this makes me like, I think this offends like 99% of people that watch me because everybody plays that game apparently. The overlap with VTuber viewers and Uma Musume players is crazy. But I'm just being honest, okay? If you're not subscribed for my honesty, I don't know what you're subscribed for, honestly. Because there's nothing really else going on here. All I do is share my unpopular opinions. Too late, I've shown you to my mom in the past. Okay, but what did she say though? Mark my words, she's gonna like Uma one day. Maybe if they ever do a collab with Cookie Run Kingdom, maybe if they ever be like, you can now have Umas in Cookie Run Kingdom, maybe that's when I will be like, yes, yes, Majora McQueen or whatever they're called. Okay, 2 keychains in 1 stream. Not terrible, considering I didn't have a plan. But yeah, this is it for today, guys. I'm literally so tired. Where's the... Go to the dark font. My mom thinks your art is cute. That's it? She doesn't want to like go on a date with me or anything? It's kind of messed up. Ooh, guys, look at this. Look at the silhouette of my new model, guys. Look at this. Don't you wanna come to my stream where I did reveal it whenever that is? We don't actually know. I love advertising something that I don't even know when that is, but it will totally happen soon. Look at this silhouette. 3/4 model hype. Can't wait to see the model. Did you always have a tail? No, the tail is new. I never had a tail before. The tail is a new addition to the Lara lore. End of May? No, pray that it's gonna be like mid-May. We gotta manifest a bit sooner than that, but honestly, it is kind of looking like end of May right now. Ooh, you lost in slots. Shame. Why? How are you in the jar? How did you guys keep getting into the jar? But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I will see you on Friday. We're gonna finish Mass Effect. Hopefully that's not gonna take 5 hours, but also knowing how I am with Mass Effect. Knowing how I am with Mass Effect and how I don't listen to the instructions, maybe it will be 5 hours. But end of May means I can watch? Everything is always about you. Just take a day off, like Boris. Boris was always already like, I'm planning to take a day off to watch the Lara stream. Just take a day off. People take days off to play Kojima games all the time. Or whatever, I don't know. Or like Elden Ring and shit like that. You know? Just take a day off. Thank you guys. guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on Friday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.